Hello, everybody. We're gonna be Kit is doing her thing. We're gonna be on or in BC in a second. We were having some technical difficulties with the shared chat as usual because Twitch is stupid. Okay, who we got? We got Linky. Oh, we got Tanky with the first sketch. Red Lioness Moosk. Rat Pack. Oh, thank you, Pookie, for the follow. This is to streak even further beyond onward to the centennial. Why you balled me? That's rude. That's rude. Hello, Bella. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Okay. We have a special writing stream today because it's Monday. So let me undeafen so Kid knows that I am live doing the thing. Okay, yeah, Twitch just didn't want to share chats. I don't know why. It just was like, absolutely not. Tanky has hacked. Yes, Tanky is best hackers. They had the same stream streak, but your fucked up streams gave Tanky an edge. Listen. Like when you had 6 streams in a short succession. What do you mean? I like an evil egg. How dare you? I thought she glitched for a second, but then I saw chat. No, that happens. Oh, I see. Well, no, because I have to be live for like a certain amount for you to get it. So like, or I think I have to, I don't know. You know what? I honestly don't know. Twitch is stupid. Like if you'd have skipped one, it would have reset you like completely though. Yeah, but like if hello. We're arguing about stream streaks.
Is that what's happening? Oh my goodness.
It is, yes.
Hello, my dears.
Linky, you act like I had any power over my internet going out. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta stop holding it against me. I have absolutely no power here.
Like it was a choice. You kicked the router yourself. Clearly.
Yeah, well, I didn't even do that. Like, I am just hijacking this off the goodwill of my family. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my goodness.
Rigged. I mean, you can, but like, there's no point to it because I barely know her. I literally, here's the thing, I'm on Starlink, so even if I had picked out the router, like it's not even a router, it's Starlink. Even if I had picked out the Starlink, I just want to let you know that like I have weather. I live in an area that weathers, okay? Shit's gonna happen sometimes. It is out of my... Actually, if anybody, we should be blaming Tanky, because Tanky is the weather person here. So if we're gonna be blaming anybody for some shenanigans... Also, I guess rant aside, hello everybody! Your community's like, damn, this chick angry all the time. Yes, I am.
Like, yes,
I am.
I think we have a few people who were not here last time. I don't know if you want to give a short intro.
Hello, I am Cayotica. I'm a variety dragon. I do art, writing, and games, and lots of other things that piss people off. Hello.
Don't tell anyone, but I spelled her name wrong. I forgot the A. Someone had to tell me. Oh my god, someone DM'd me. They're like, you spelled her name wrong. I'm like, oh my god.
You know, you could have just...
Well, I copy-pasted the title from last time, and I guess I left off a letter. Fuck
you know
me.
What? You could have just not told anybody, and we never would have known. It's okay. It's okay.
Let's own up to it. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic.
Wait, what about hold on, I should get Starlink. I live in the Mojave Desert. I bet it's great. Man, I fucking hate Starlink so bad. I mean, it's great that we can get internet out here, but like, I also fucking hate Starlink so bad. Do try to pick only. I do try to pick only the breasts. Yes. Should we tell people what we're doing today?
What are we doing today?
Yeah,
tell me what we're doing today.
you would be all. Whoa, oh my god! I'm gonna crash out. Why do I have to do the thing?
Because you're so put together.
I'm put. This is news to me.
What do you mean? My odds didn't even start when they were supposed to.
Listen, Twitch be twitching. I'm not like that. It just happens sometime.
Okay, are we voting at the start or are we voting later?
We're voting at the start. We're gonna vote at the start. Because you have to speak now as an intro before Kit drops War and Peace novels on us. You have no idea.
I wrote double this week. I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, you're gonna talk a whole lot about it in a minute. Technically, there are Joshua trees and cottonwoods that grow down. Dude, I'm so allergic to cottonwoods. Once cottonwood season starts up, I'm fucking dying. I'm dying. Ugh. Anyway, okay, yeah, I guess we'll talk about it. So for those of you that are new to the stream, me and Kit every Monday read a story out loud to you that we have written over the week. That story is inspired by a prompt that is submitted by chat and voted on by chat. So chat essentially picks the prompt for us and we write it through the week and then we read it on Mondays. So we will be doing a vote soon. Boop. I keep booping my Y. We will be doing a vote soon in a minute. With two choices that you can read clearly on this. Actually, the choices that are on the screen currently are the are the prompts that you have to choose. So yeah, about that. So take a good look at the screen. Take a look at the screen and read it.
So aggressive. Read the prompt.
Read the screen. I'm aggressive because I'm mad that you're making me explain this. I mean, I'm not. But...
Loki says, haven't been here much, missed streams because of mental health issues, and you've been writing mental health poetry. I see. I want to do a poetry day one day. I know you say you don't want to do it, but it'd be so much fun. No, I have to say.
I would do a day of poetry. Like that's not
we
bad.
Should do it.
I would do a day of poetry. I'm down for that. I am not down for just doing poetry every single day, which you suggested before, and I was like,
No, I wouldn't suggest it every day. I'm just saying it'd be fun to do it for a week.
Yes, I can do poetry. Like you'll get, I might do a haiku.
I was gonna say we can do a haiku. Those are short.
Yeah, you might get a haiku, but that's I would so be down. Poetry and diary entries mainly focus on mental health. They struggle with stories. I mean, you know what though? Diary entries are just casual stories that you tell to yourself. Same thing.
It is. And like you never have to share it. It never has to see the light of day. It's for you.
Yep. They're just personal stories that you write to yourself. Haiku. No, stop.
It's okay, Pokey. You haven't been missing much. I personally have not been streaming for similar reasons.
No, yeah.
I've been so freaking tired. Oh my god.
It is, you know what? It's that end of winter, like, ugh. You know?
It's so funny because you guys were talking about it in the Hefty Plot Production Discord about like I don't even know how to describe it, but like sizing, how it varies between
the discussion we had today.
And then like people were talking about weight loss and how like it's
hard. First
like
of all,
a large could be like a fucking small in a different size, and it just makes people feel terrible. I was just like, dude, I relate so freaking hard.
Yeah, I haven't
been like
bought clothes in so long.
That's been my life for like a month. I'm like panic trying to lose a weight to squish into an outfit because I don't want to take the L on the cost of it.
I mean, you're gonna wear it again though, right? Like you could wear it again. if you
this
wanted
outfit,
to. Yeah.
I mean, I can. I still have 2 months too, and I think I'm almost at my goal.
Yeah.
I think I need to slim down a little bit more for it to be comfortable, but yeah.
Most drafts for one
But
poem.
I literally bought it like a year ago, and then all because I couldn't accept that I'm not a small anymore.
Hi, Bemok. You know what though? If you, that's fine though. If you can't accept it, but then you like go and do something about it, that I feel like that's accepted as long as you're doing it in a healthy, manageable way. I fully endorse that, you know? There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I am unhappy with like the weight that I am, and I'm going to like healthily lose some weight to get back to how I was. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that, you know? Especially if you're going to be out $300 because of it.
I couldn't stand it. I was like, no fucking way. We're gonna do this. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna do it. And I'm not even being crazy about it. Like the first time I went on the fitness freak out, as I like to call it, I'm not doing like, 3 hours of just nonstop cardio or exercising. I'm only doing like 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, which is like the recommended amount. Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest difference is I took Sunny's advice, actually. I'm eating a lot of protein.
Yes. Protein and fiber.
Eating after 6 is huge too. But yeah.
You want me to finally start losing weight? Being transgender. You know what? Not all of us could do that, okay? I mean, all of us technically could, but like that's just not my life. I can't. No. Good on you, but like, you lucky bastard. To do it the hard way.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I'm not trying to read another channel.
Anyway, back to the prompt.
I have 407 drafts, and 10 I've been able to use those failed drafts for that poem for another. Wait, like you have drafts? 4,000 drafts? Lose weight to fight tummy, risk carefully, raise titties, leave me. Yeah, no, that is the struggle though. Like, want to lose weight, lose inches? Unfortunately, it's titties.
Wait. Okay, can we unpack that statement for a sec? 4,721 drafts and only 10 you've been able to use. Oh my god. That's crazy.
A lot, yeah.
That's a lot.
Dude, I'm lucky if I get like one draft done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think I hardly ever scrap something in its entirety. Like, I'll delete shit, but I don't think like it's all bad.
I will preface.
I mean, that's how I feel about it.
Hold on, I want to preface that I'm gonna read this story, guys. Please have mercy on me. I only did a spelling pass. I have no idea what I'm going into. There's plot holes. There's like some weird shit going on. There's probably going to be some punctuation and spelling. Please forgive.
Honestly, same. Because this is my first time like sharing the actual document. Usually I just read it to you guys. I went out of my way to show it on stream this time so that you get to see my shitty formatting.
Okay, everyone, treat this like you would in college. Final clockwork. Why would you do this?
Guys,
no. You don't understand.
Oh my god.
Kit already does.
I wish I could. Oh my god, I wish I could show that message too. I literally told her verbatim, Hale, I 100% see this as homework.
Yeah. Several times. Also, she's like, this is homework. Also, I feel like I'm in class and I gotta finish it, and this is like a presentation. Like,
okay, guys, I feel like I cannot stream because I have homework. I'm like, I can't stream, guys. I gotta work on my book report.
But the book report that you're writing from your head.
Oh my god.
I can't even get past 20. Yeah, I can't even get, yeah. No, I did. You're gonna be reading the probably the first draft. I feel like this is gonna be first draft, and it's bad. It's so bad.
Do you stick with your initial concept? Like when you
No, absolutely
for this
not.
Prompt, I guess.
Usually not, actually. I
really?
meandered pretty hard.
Because I feel like because I warned everyone last week that mine would be hella sad for this week.
Was it not?
And I totally didn't say it was a 180. I was like, you know what? No. We're not going to do. I thought it was just going to be like, depressed demon on a road trip. No. It's good.
Also, hi, Jeannie. No, what did I had an initial idea. I did keep I had an idea at the end, like how it was going to turn out, but like everything in the middle is completely different than what I had planned.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, I think it was Clockwork. I think Clockwork was the one that suggested this prompt that we're reading today. Actually, if you want to know who suggested stuff, this was Lexi and this was Yuki. So, oh God,
I have to update mine then too, huh?
I mean, I'm just putting it there because.
I mean, you guys can watch me edit this live, but yeah.
Fuck Yanio, I make my eyes because it do Orpheus. Oh wait, the 4,000 drafts have 700,000 words. Holy. For poems, it's on 17. I am not that prolific. I am not that prolific at all.
Neither am I. I don't think I've
kudos.
written anything above like 30K. I'm not gonna lie.
Mad kudos, man. I could. Oh,
that's commitment.
That's amazing. This one, let's see. I'm gonna click over here real quick. This one has 3,699 words this week.
I don't want to think about it. You don't want to know my word count.
I actually wrote more. Oh, I wrote more this week than I did last week. Oh, sweet. I didn't realize
progress.
It did not feel like it. It did not feel like I actually felt like I didn't go anywhere in the story.
That's how I felt last week. I was like 5,000 worth of what? Dude, nothing happened. And I was like, where?
Guys, if you treat this like homework in college, then make it. If I treat this like homework in college, it won't get done. Oh my God.
I feel like I'm more diligent about it if I treat it like homework, which it is.
Thank you.
Every time I've told people what we're doing on Monday, everyone I've told like about the event, they're like, "This is kid, you signed up for homework."
But it's enjoyable homework. I willingly signed up for this homework. No. Here's the thing. You know what keeps me going is the affirmation from chat when you finish a story and they're like, "Oh my God."
I think
feels
what
good,
gets
man.
me is that not only do we have to do it, we have to present it. So it has to be somewhat okay.
It has to be presentable. Yeah.
Like I can't just shit out like text and then be like, all right, KO, we're done. That's it.
No, I'm gonna lie. That's exactly what I did this week.
Oh my God.
I did at least a quarter of it at work today.
Dude, I've been typing during every orifice of free time, like at work, at red lights, on the bus. Dude,
KO and Kit should both drink a liquid of their choice.
I drank the water. Sorry. We got to talking. Kit has to drink now because I did drink. I will actually drink again because I'm like super parched.
An electrolyte drink that is not going to save my voice for the duration of stream, but I'm going to drink it anyway.
At least you don't have to sing though.
I have to read. I rank that the same because you know how hard I commit to the fucking the audiobook.
Free time is orifices now.
Dude, I've been using that phrase for like ever. Every orifice of free time, every port of fucking.
Hold on.
Your next diary entry topic is called the abandonment of oneself. Oh my goodness. You know, I know that we just said that it never has to see the light of day, and it's all deeply personal. But if you ever want to share it, I'm so down to read it. I'm so invested in the millions of drafts that you've procured.
Don't ask. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start a vote. We're gonna pivot to the topic at hand. So, on the screen are this week's chosen prompts from each of our servers. This server is from This prompt is from my server. This prompt is from Lexi's server. These prompts were either voted the most voted in the server, or it was the only one that was submitted to the server. Look at you, Yuki.
He went by default. That's what happens when you don't vote, people. When you do not submit prompts,
you get
people
automatically
get
chosen
for free.
Okay, so I'm gonna read these. Number 1, D&D character idea: a warlock who is an IRL streamer and their patron is chat. So that is one prompt. The other prompt is a fantasy world governed by levels and magic. Monsters live in their own societies until humans begin relentlessly hunting them for experience and rewards. Seen as villains by the outside world, the monsters must defend themselves against these quote-unquote heroes and adapt to survive, raising questions about who the real enemy is and what it truly means to grow. Are you gonna do one, Kit, or are we just gonna do the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do one too. It's just because I have the prompt on the screen this week. I'm evolving. Are you proud of me? Alright, let me know when you start. I have it queued up.
Rating. Let's run it for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right.
And then I'm just putting which prompt do you vote for, 1 or 2. 1 or 2 is on the screen. I'm going to start poll now.
All right, it should be up.
I'll do prompt. Look at me. I'm a writer. I can't spell prompt.
That's how I feel when I'm angrily typing at work. Look at me, I'm a writer.
Spelling the simplest words wrong.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, that's why I'm like, sometimes if I'm writing on stream, I like giggle to myself because I'm like, I can only imagine people like looking at what I'm writing and be like, oh my god, what is going on?
Oh my god, what's one thing that I misspell all the time? Definitive and definitely.
Definitely.
Like, I get the two oh my god.
Yep,
definitely and definitively are like, it's, oh my god. I mix them up all the fucking time, even though I know there's a definitive difference.
Writers don't spell. That's what editors are for. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not at all. I wouldn't have to work here anymore as soon as my genus is recognized. Takes a quick look at the writing, like, what the hell? Yep. I like, as I was writing today, because I had a little bit of time after, like, I had some stuff I had to do at work, and I couldn't write for a while. I had to like miss out on a bunch of stuff, and then like the last part of the shift, I was writing this, and I was like mad dashing it to the end, and I was like, oh my god, the sentences I'm making are crazy.
The ending is so freaking abrupt again.
Why are you doing that? Again, I swear to God.
Because I run out of time, okay? If you want a cohesive ending, I'm gonna tack on an extra 5K. Please stop me. Someone stop me.
We're lost in the plot. I am only starting
your 43rd draft on a journal diary entry. Oh my god.
I just feel option 2 has more trauma possibilities. This KO will have more fun. Both, the first one is really interesting though too. The first one is really interesting too. Like, I think I could make a comedy out of that one. I'm not gonna lie. Just from sheer experience with all you people.
I feel like, okay, KO and I were talking offline, and I was like, if we get prompt 1, I don't know what to do. So it's probably gonna be the week where I write less, right? Oh my god. I already know I'm gonna eat my words the more I think about it.
But it's fine either way though, because you either write a lot and it's really interesting, or you get the first one and you don't know what to write, so it's not a lot, and then
I don't have time to do anything.
Random sound alerts to the warlock while he's oh my god, Linky. So see, this is my chat is like the biggest troll. My chat would be like, oh yeah, we're gonna terrorize this warlock. Gotta love stories that just end, or characters don't evolve or don't learn to shit, like The Sopranos. Oh no. I can confirm. Uh-huh. Ah, damn it! I forgot to.
Everybody get on the dance floor and dance, cause I wanna tilde 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 tilde
Damn it.
tilde tilde
Run.
tilde tilde.
Oh, I forgot to implement the sass thing. I will let you know, I am turning off TTS while we read. I'm just saying that right now. You broke it, Ren! You broke the TTS, congrats.
Everybody get on the dance floor and dance, cause I wanna tilde.
Oh, there's a cutoff. Cool. I didn't have to do anything. Haha. I'm dying. Unfortunately, there's like a whole bunch of stuff I have to do in order to get it to work, and I was like, I have not had the time this week. I have not had the time. I will not have the time until Thursday, actually, I think. TTS is dead, ran out of TTS is dead, ran out of oxygen, tried to complete your order. It did not, no. It's good to know that, like, you can complete. Linky, did that go through? I'm like waiting to hear it, but I don't hear it.
I think I missed a couple things.
Okay. Okay, I must not have, is my... Hold on.
Wait, they were here earlier. Ooh. I heard it. I heard a notification. Just
Nothing.
Nothing.
Rat Pack TY for the follow.
Okay.
Raymond TY for the follow.
I hear it now. I hear it now. Yeah, I didn't hear it the first time. That was really weird. I guess maybe just because I wasn't paying attention, maybe. Which is, you know, usually my problem. Very much my problem. Oh, it's because Kit is loud. Listen! That's rude. Actually, you might be kind of, hold on.
I was gonna say I could zip it. I could talk quieter.
No, this is
I
actually because
like
you're like
the entirety of stream.
You are 120%.
Why? I don't think
because
I'm
you
the
don't
same
talk
way.
as
Like,
loud
people
as me.
don't blast. People don't blast my audio either because I yell. I'm prone to yelling.
Is that better? She's very loud on. Yeah. That's yeah.
Hello. You know, it's so funny because I was watching the VOD to see your reaction to me reading last week's story.
And
I was like, damn, I am loud.
Yeah, I turned you down. It's fine. It's because, like, when we're talking together, like, you're a little lower for me in comparison to, like, other people. So I have to, like, crank you up a little bit.
Who can yell louder?
But nobody has told me in the past.
KO can yell louder.
Oh, I can yell louder, very much so. But nobody has told me that you are like quite loud on the on the stream. So I never
stream. That's interesting.
If people don't tell me things, how am I gonna fix it? How am I gonna know?
Okay, I'm glad you turned me down because I do have voice filters that I'm probably gonna be toggling. So just a warning.
Oh, wait, are they gonna work on our side?
I think they're gonna work because it's through my mic.
Okay, cool. I'm excited then.
Like, you should be able to hear this now.
Oh, that's rad. Oh, I love that. What the fuck?
We're gonna have so much fun.
Okay, I'm super excited. You're gonna have to teach me how to do those.
I mean, it's not gonna work the same way though, because I have an Elgato. It's through the mic itself, the program.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's other programs, but I'm using this because I'm a goldfish and I don't want to learn how to do anything else.
Man.
There's a different one.
Isn't there like a program that goes through Elgato that...
I'm using... What is this? The Elgato Wave Link is the program I'm using. It mixes all of my audio though.
Yeah, that's Elgato.
For the entirety of stream.
But it's not...
But you have to have an Elgato mic to use it.
Do you? I didn't think you did.
I was told you had to have one. I could be wrong though, in which case I quite miss my HyperX. I ain't even gonna lie, I think it sounded way better.
No, you do not have to use an Elgato microphone to use the Wavelink software.
Well, fuck me, I bought a new mic for no reason.
Wait, who's that cool fish? That cool fish is Kit. Whatever microphone you're using, this is of a March 11th. Whatever microphone you're using right now, it works with Wavelink.
Interesting.
USB mics, XLR mics, blah, blah, blah. It probably works better with an Elgato. Maybe
it works better. Because I think my audio is louder. I don't think it sounds as good as it did when I had my HyperX.
I fucking love you. Scared the shit out of me.
How dare they scam Kit? How dare Kit be unable to read?
I have to tell you, Book, that one of the clips yesterday that, I can't remember which one it was, but one of the clips somebody clipped, it was like, at the very end, you hear the door slam, and it just freaking was perfect. It was perfect. Oh no, where's my Wii? That did kind of jump scare me. I'm guessing it's because it's the Wavelink 3.0.
Maybe you couldn't do it before, but you can now.
Maybe
to test it out. Then I'd like to test out my old mic with this software.
Let's have a conversation after stream. And let's have a talk after stream, and you can tell me the details. Are my sound alerts not working? No, because Book just used door. Book just used door, so they should be working.
Okay.
What one? Okay.
It's one vote for each on my end.
Stop being a meanie. The commands are in my about section. All of the commands for stream are in my about section now. So you should just be able to go into the panels area and see the commands. So prompt 1 wins because I have 5 votes for it and only 3 for
I see.
So, unfortunately for you, you have to go look up what a Lorelock and a patron does.
I have to go fucking research it. Oh my god.
I was trying
I was like, I don't get it.
I was trying to explain.
Like, I understand. It's like a patron, the patron god is the best way I can,
it's a patron god, but the patron god is contracted to give you powers. Kit does not play D&D and has not, so no.
I'm always the DM is the thing when I play D&D, so but I don't understand the thing.
The bot is borking at people. Why? Oh no, I gave Linky a new toy.
Kit the Warlock? Okay, Kit's not the streamer though in the story.
You could be.
No, I'm not. What is the self-insert fan?
Why not? There's nothing against self-insert fan fiction in this.
Oh my god. I can't think of a way to write it where it won't be absolutely cringe.
It'll be cringe and it'll be great. Actually, I'm kind of excited for this prompt. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick because this is
Yuki the Warlock. Yuki also doesn't stream.
April 6th. April 6th. There are no rules that say you can't be first person warlock on your chat is harassing you. No, this is correct actually.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't have any definitive ideas, but I was like, I think I have an idea. Cayotica the Warlock. I actually play a warlock in one of my D&D campaigns. I actually am partial to warlocks. No joke.
You cannot write in first person to save your life. You know, it's hard. So funny.
It's hard.
I think I always write in first person. It's just these past few stories I've been going out of my way not to.
Get off my lawn. Okay, sorry. They're doing the here's the thing.
I see it. I see them spamming the commands in chat.
People do the sound ones. I hear it and then I just repeat it. I don't know.
Materasu TY for the cheer. Baker the Warlock, can you stop reading up League of Legends? Get out of my chat.
Well, I mean, like the whole area is the about section. Like that's what I call it because I don't like that's where you find the about me stuff. You know, they're in the command panel of the about section. I was like, wait, no, it is. I promise you they're there. I put them there.
But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the.
I can't believe we've been here for 40 minutes already.
Yeah, we have. Okay, we should
I feel
probably
like nothing
start. Okay. We need to get going because Kits is going to take like an hour to read.
Mine is 50 minutes long with like reading at a moderate pace.
Also, I do want to add
we have to do it like after an ad break too, so we don't get cut off.
I mean, that would be... Oh, my internet is also kind of fucking going everywhere, so I should probably wait for
terrifying. A second. Okay.
It's snowing outside. It's real bad weather. There's nothing I can do. I do not control the weather. I'm sorry. It kind of...
Pinky, some mercy, please.
No, for real, though. No, my Wi-Fi, if it goes a little funky, I apologize. It's probably me. Just restart, or not restart, refresh. Just refresh your browser so you catch up. Let me do, let's see, so 40 minutes. Do you want to wait a little bit to get through an ad break and then go, or?
It's up to you.
The weather outside is frightful, but this stream is quite delightful. Aww, the weather outside is awful. Actually, I woke up to like 3 inches of snow this morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there was nothing yesterday. It was dry as fuck yesterday. Now, woke up to snow. Fuck. Okay, let me do... Savannah jumped on the bed again, but I'm too tired to...
Too tired.
She can stay there. I don't fucking care. At least she's not whining at me. Bye bitrate.
Altogether, you're a DM for 126 players. Holy fuck! That's an insane campaign.
That is wild.
Oh my god!
Standing outside, staring at the windows. She's hiding your Wi-Fi. Right. She would do that too. Sorry, I'm doing my bingo things. Give me a second.
No worries.
Chat constantly bullies and betrays me. Hey!
It's consensual bullying, I was told.
Huh? What'd you say? Okay, what do I need to do? Should we announce the thing we talked about earlier today?
By all means, because I don't know the details.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
Because you were the one who was gonna make it.
Johnny, true. Okay. So I did come up with an idea. So here's the thing. I had an idea today because I want to be able to put these stories somewhere, but Discord has a character limit and it's going to be kind of hard to, like, we can put them in the Discord, but they're just going to be files and that's not aesthetic enough for me. So I think I'm going to make a Patreon for our stories and people can just go, and it'll be free, and people can go and read like the stories there if they either like, maybe they missed a day of stream and don't want to watch the VOD, or maybe they're not like into listening to it and they want to read them instead, or just maybe you just want to relive it. I don't know. I'm going to put them on Patreon, and so there will be a Patreon for the stories to live, and you can sign up for free. We might have like a thing in the future that would be really cool if we are doing this for long enough. So might have some extra story stuff in the future. Go ahead and give me a trip. Listen, I just did the thing that I needed to do for the bingos, okay? So yeah, we're gonna have a Patreon. I'll spam the links in all the places once that's ready. So just be on the lookout for that. It would be really cool if we like got enough people someday to like. Please don't spam. I'm not spamming you specifically.
No. All the links to link.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We're gonna spam link all over the place. No, it's too late. You're going into every place that I can think of.
Okay, I didn't.
I mean, that's not what I mean.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Oh no.
We linked into his high rules until he yaps. Oh no. Very phrasing. Anyway.
I missed something from Pokey. 126 players split across 20 campaigns is easy, but oh my god.
I don't think that's easy.
But I hate paperwork, so I charge them with either order me pizza or box of Monster Energy.
No, you know what? That's valid.
Righteously so. Charge your players.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do this. So we have like 10. I'd say we have like 15 minutes until the ad break. We'll do the ad break and then we will do the story. The number of times my nephew has called me out on my phrasing is just mortifying. That would be actually cool if we could just publish an anthology. Actually, yes. I would be down. We could have like me one half of the book and then Kit is like the entire other 3/4 of the book.
Oh my god, stop.
Let's see. I was gonna do this because we're gonna do this. No, stop. That's the. Oh wait, no, that's. Okay. So this is the prompt that we're doing today. Today's prompt: ancient demon lord is resurrected, but instead of wanting to rule or destroy the world, they want to go on a road trip to see what's changed after being sealed for 1,000 years. This was courtesy of Clockwork. Only the best 5 by Kit, and the other 15 and 20 are KO. Yeah. Kit just puts in like the best stories, and then mine's all like fluff and garbage.
Okay. You know, mine is also fluff and garbage. I'm just wordier.
I honestly, like, I liked the prompt and I liked when I was writing it, but like, as I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I'm worried that it's gonna be too boring. I feel like the one I wrote today, like this week,
That's
was
how
really
I
boring.
felt last week. I was like, 5K words of what? This is gonna be people sitting here for 30 minutes for what?
It hurts me. I need to start putting these on Google Docs because I forgot when I was at work last week. I wanted to write, but I left my fucking USB stick at home. So I was like, I can't right now.
That's why I do it.
It was so bad.
I'm working off a Google Doc because I'm just logged in on the other PC anyway.
Oh, like I like having Scrivener because Scrivener like lets me sort things. Lets me sort things in a good way. Like I like being able to see everything and have them like in a good, like I might just have to write in Google Docs and then like port it over to Scrivener. Because I also think Scrivener looks really good on stream when I'm like presenting it and reading it and stuff.
This is true. I mean, mine's gonna look like an ugly wall of text. I fell. You guys know. No formatting was done whatsoever. It's spaced in a way I can read it.
Hey, whatever works, honestly. I mean, Hefty Plot Productions presents Prompt Pile Process Volume 1. Oh, God.
I'm like, if mine takes an hour, I don't know how to schedule this. How long can you snooze the ad break for? Because I also see like,
you can also snooze it 3 times, and it only does it for 5
minutes. How long
minutes.
does it snooze
15,
for?
15 minutes.
15?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. Like in the middle of reading, I'm gonna have to like panic snooze the ads.
You know what? You could just like pause reading. It would like it's gonna ruin the immersion a little bit, but or like people could subscribe and they won't get ads and you could just keep reading.
And subscribe to hear the other half of the story, guys. Sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh yeah, my ad thing popped up. We have ads in 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Oh my goodness. We're stalling for another 10 minutes.
Wait, when are yours supposed to pop up?
Probably like 20 minutes from now then, because mine were 10 minutes late.
I can snooze mine twice. I'm
like, if you snooze yours and we stagger it, I think we're gonna be hit at different times, no? Regardless?
No, because I think you started like 5 minutes after my ads didn't they?
I don't even know, man.
Yeah, I think my ads were starting and you said that you had like 5 minutes. So just let me know when the incoming ad break thing pops up in your chat.
Okay.
And then I'll see if and then I will snooze mine a couple times. Or yeah, actually,
Put
or
it once at the same time manually. Oh.
You would have to put yours manually. You could just play your 3 minutes manually when I do mine. Like you would have to play yours though because mine come on sooner.
So cool. Where monetization? Blah, blah, blah.
If you're on your desk.
How do you wait? How do you just like launch ads then? Because I actually don't know how to do that.
If you're on your dashboard,
Manager?
Well, yeah. So if you're on your dashboard, you can make a thing called quick actions.
I see 60 seconds of ads. That's a button.
So you see the little panels and they have their little they have the titles like quick actions, collaboration, mod actions, chat, like share chat, stream health, like you see
yes.
it? So there's a little drop down menu, like a little arrow. You can click that and you can go to ads manager.
Wait, hold on.
So
I see it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And then you can run 3 minutes of ad. Don't do that yet. Don't do it yet. We'll wait till it gets a little closer to like on the dot, like on the, like we'll do it in like 2 minutes. I guess we can both run an ad in like 2 minutes. And then it'll be like on the dot, right? And then I can read mine and then we should have a little bit of time.
I see.
Does that work? I hope it works. I hope it works.
Sorry, I just see people redeeming stuff in my chat.
Oh, go do the stuff.
Okay. Whose line is it anyway?
Can't afford a packet of Monster? Quote? No, for real. Nah. Dude, I couldn't
wait, we were literally talking about this anime earlier. Okay, this will be the quote that I picked for whose line is it. There are many unusual things in this world. Everyday events occur that cannot be explained, bizarre phenomena that often go unnoticed because people close their eyes to what they don't understand. But the truth of the matter is that there are many unusual things in this world, and people are the most mysterious of them all. You've been paid.
Is it the one we were talking about earlier?
It was the one we were talking about earlier.
Okay. They can guess it.
You'll never know. If you don't know, you don't know.
I mean, they could try. Okay, do you want to go on an ad in a minute? Like at 9.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm 10 minutes behind you because mine is like 11 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, we'll go at the same time. And then
I have to remember to snooze it later when I'm in the middle of reading.
Okay. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Let's run a 3-minute ad and then we will do some reading. So we should run it right now.
Right now.
Press the button.
I pushed the button. The button has been pushed. Is it working?
Mine is. I'm not going to be. By the way, if you're still here, I'm not going to be running my normal clips because this is a special stream. So we just won't talk about anything important.
Try not to.
Try not to. Did your ads go? Was it success?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Like you can see the thing up in your chat that says ad break in progress, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then it was a success.
I pushed the button. A successful button pushed, guys.
Sweet. So we should be synced up when it goes next time.
I'm gonna cry if I forget to snooze it and you guys lose like the last like chunk of text. I'm gonna laugh so freaking hard. Just means I have to read faster this week, right?
Pro streamers pushing the buttons elegantly. I'm real good at pushing people's buttons. Oh wait, that's not what you meant. Unelegantly. It's
a better word. Aggressively. Aggressively pushing buttons.
Yes, aggressively pushing people's buttons. Okay, I'm going to do... Oh, I guess I'm not going to do that yet. I was going to pull it down, and then I was like, wait. Ban the button. No. The button important. Importante.
Importante.
I don't actually even know if that's a word.
Is it not?
I have no idea. It sounded good, and that's what I did. I don't know, chat. Is importante a word?
Like, is it not Spanish?
I have no idea. I have no idea. If it's a word, that's way too. That's way more advanced than I speak for Spanish. So.
It is, but not in English. Okay, we knew that part. I'm like, I'm fairly certain.
I just thought it was making
Spanish.
shit up, but that's really funny if that's an actual word.
I think it's in Spanish. But I could be wrong. What do I know?
I do remember like penguino. Penguino from Spanish.
It is in Spanish. Okay. It's literally Spanish for okay. I'm not crazy, guys. I too took Spanish for 3 years. And I absolutely
did not. All my Spanish was like immersion based only.
My current workplace is mostly Hispanic, so I hear many a thing. He took Spanish for 1 year. I literally flunked it. I literally flunked it. Oh my God.
I used to be able to do like conversational Spanish because I worked in a place with a lot of Spanish speakers who didn't know English. So you kind of just immersion, you just learned.
People would tell me my Spanish was like listening to someone try to pronounce Spanish words with a Japanese accent. I was like,
that's hilarious, actually.
This means I'm a weeb.
Okay. We are done with ads. Boop. All right.
So we have an hour 15 or an hour flat?
An hour flat from now.
Okay.
All right. It's only 3,000 words, so it should be a little longer than it was last time. So, okay. Oh, let me turn my. I gotta turn my TTS off so people can't be terrible little peoples. Okay. The taste of dust lay thick on his tongue, a dry, ancient thing that crackled and crunched in the recess of his mouth. For a moment, or perhaps longer than a moment as time here meant little, he did not move. Awareness returned slowly, in reluctant pieces as it began to infuse itself through the rest of his body after centuries of stillness. Weight pressed down on his chest. A large stone slab, rubble, and the obliterated remnants of something that had once been built to contain him, or for some, to worship. His fingers began to twitch and the motion set him... His fingers began to twitch and the motion sent a motion through the debris piled across his body and sent grains of powdered rock and pebbles spilling over the sides. The sensation was not painful, though somewhat uncomfortable, like a million ants crawling under his skin and through his bones. His body shuddered and tremors racked his frame as life breathed once more through him, inch by inch, until the silence of 1,000 years was broken. The low grind of stone, shifting against itself, turned into crackles as the slab above him fractured, a fault line threading through ancient craftsmanship and splitting with a slow, resistant groan as if it too was waking from a deep slumber. Light spilled down through the crevice in a narrow, blinding column, torrid and harsh. It burned. He turned his face away instinctively, though his movements were sluggish and heavy with disuse and the muscles pulled taut and ached with an inactivity. The air was dry, thin, musty, not the thick, perfumed air of incense tinged with the copper of blood offerings he faintly remembered. It scraped at his throat as he inhaled, sharp and dusty with the scent of ash and something bitter that lingered underneath it. He could hear the hollow thunder of wind gusting on the other side of the stone slab, feeling the dust shift as the air breathed around him. Strange. The world felt strange and unfamiliar. He put his hands against the stone slabs on either side of the crack and pushed upward as hard as he could, which was not much given his current state. The stone gave quietly, sliding aside far more easily than he thought it would, and letting the full light of the sun shine down into the tomb. He winced and closed his eyes against the harsh radiance. For a moment he lay quietly, letting the world breathe around him before he slowly forced himself into a sitting position. The wind tore across the crumbling ruins in long, roaring breaths, throwing dust around in restless spirals. The structure that had once imprisoned him, or merely housed him, for he could not quite remember, had not survived the passage of time intact. The tomb rested at the top of a small raised dais at the back of what he could see was a large, decrepit and decaying mausoleum. The walls were disintegrating, crumbling away in various places, leaving chunks of space large enough for the wind to infiltrate and send dust sifting through the air. There was no ceiling, having collapsed into rubble long ago. Pillars lay broken and half swallowed by sand and earth. Intricate carvings and stone reliefs had been worn smooth, their stories erased by the elements. What little remained of the pillars and sculptures stood at odd angles, skeletal and stubborn against the endless march of time. The sky above stretched wide and empty and pale, a washed-out blue that seemed to stretch forever into the distance. It felt empty, barren of something that he felt had been there before. There was no hint of humanity in the wide expanse above, no towering spires, no tall buildings, no sounds of commerce or worship, no hum of cities alive with fear and reverence, no sacrifices to salvation and his honor. Nothing. He remained there for a time, half emerged from the ruins. His gaze moved slowly across the horizon, half expecting something to appear or rise out of the dust. It did not, though he could not quite remember what he would have been looking for. He looked down at himself. His long, dark hair lay dull and matted, with layers of dust and dirt, his bare skin caked in a layer of mud so thick it could have been armor. He could see fibers from what he assumed was the cloth he had been entombed in, for otherwise he wore no clothing. Ah. The sound of his voice was much quieter than he remembered. It came out in a hoarse whisper, rough and unused. He drew a deep breath and doubled over, coughing, his lungs itching in protest from a millennium of sleep and the dust that had accumulated. Once he had stopped coughing, his breath becoming even once more, he placed both hands on either side of the sarcophagus and hauled himself to his feet. He stumbled to one of the walls, one near the opposite wall that had disintegrated into nothing, save for a space large enough for him to walk through. His legs felt weak, trembling against the sudden use, made worse from the bewilderment he felt as he approached the space in the wall and walked through. His breath caught in his throat as he stood staring out across a barren wasteland of a world he no longer recognized. As if a dam had broken, his memories flooded back to him, of a sprawling city that should have been, the curve of its outer walls, the way the streets radiated inward like spokes, all paths leading inevitably to him, to his throne, to the temples built in his name, Alazarmel, where voices had once risen in reverent unison, chanting for favors or mercy or power. The delicious fear of those who had worshipped, of those who obeyed. He remembered the heat of the braziers, the gilded flashes of gold and opulence, the pulse of the city's heartbeat, and how he loved to drink it, to bask. He stopped. his dark brows furrowing and his gaze fixed far out on the horizon again, narrowing slightly, not in anger or ire, but something far more distressing. Confusion. Where, he murmured, his voice still hoarse and dry. Where did it all go? If the world had an answer, it only replied in silence and wind. He stepped forward. The ground shifted under his bare feet, loose and uneven. Sand had claimed most of what would once stood here, creeping in slow, patient tides until only fragments remained to suggest there had ever been anything more. With a stark realization, he knew that he stood at the very topmost part of the city, intoned as he was at his temple, which was at the apex. No other was allowed to rise above him. And now, swallowed by sand, it all lay beneath him. He would not be able to see signs of battle or the ruins of war machines to tell the story of a violent end, nor bodies left to rot and villages burned to tell of famine or pestilence, just absence. A vast, yawning absence where something vast and alive had once existed. That, more than anything, unsettled him. He picked up a handful of sand, letting it slide easily between his fingers. It slid easily between them, slipping away and disappearing with the wind. The grains clung briefly to his skin before falling away, carried off by the ever-present wind. Time had not merely passed here, it had erased everything completely. A question began to form in the back of his mind. Why was he here now? But he already knew the answer as soon as the question formed. The sound was clearer now, and softer, thoughtful. 1,000 years. The number settled in his mind with a surprising weight. It had been a prison sentence hurled at him by desperate mortals who could not kill what they feared. Sealed, bound, and a curse he hurled that when he returned, it would be to a world still shaped by his existence. He had expected a resistance when he awoke, perhaps even a small welcome by those who spoke his name with reverence, but not this. There was no throne waiting for him, no kingdom to reclaim, no enemies to crush beneath his heel, nor terrified masses to have to remind who and what he was. He straightened, brushing the last of the sand from his hands with an absent motion. Now, only a horizon that stretched too far and too empty. Well, he said, his deep voice finding its normal smooth cadence once more. That's inconvenient. For a long moment, he simply stood there, the wind tugging at the loose strands of hair, his expression caught between irritation and remorse. Then, unexpectedly, he exhaled a quiet breath that might have been a laugh, and he felt quite surprised over such an absurd expression at such a time. But maybe he shouldn't be. How curious, he said, the sound of his own voice grounding him. It felt more real than anything did in the world. His eyes lifted again, scanning the distant line where sky met earth, as if seeing it for the first time in many millennium. Not as a domain to conquer, but as something to discover. Perhaps, if he could be so bold, something to explore. Very well, if there's nothing standing, he said, then I suppose I'll have to see what remains. He stepped down from the ruins of his former prison and into the open wasteland beyond, the wind and sand swallowing his footsteps almost as soon as they were made. For the first time in 1,000 years, the ancient demon lord Alazarmel, once the center of a civilization that no longer existed, set out with no intention of ruling anything at all, only to look, to understand, to find out what exactly in the world was left behind, if anything. Alazarmel walked for days, for weeks. He walked for so long he almost started to believe that there was nothing left in the world but sand and sprawling pale skies. No desert he remembered spanned this far, this wide, this lifeless. He could sometimes see the tracks of small unknown animals, but the only other hint of their presence was the indentation in the sand where they burrowed at his passing. It was near sunset, the sky ablaze in vivid oranges and purples when the wind changed. The long, sweeping currents of particles that normally raced unimpeded across the dead plains and sand dunes suddenly dropped down and broke apart as its path was interrupted by something obscured by the haze of dusk, dust, and sand. His eyes narrowed slightly as his gaze rested on the spot where the wind altered its path, and he angled his steps toward it. A change could mean a structure. The closer he moved, the more he could see the land as it dipped inward to form a huge crater, with jagged silhouettes raising from the gently sloping bowl at the center. The skeletal remains of something that had once stood tall and proud, reaching towards the heavens. Stone, blackened and fractured and crumbling, thrust from the earth at odd angles, half swallowed by the sand, but stubbornly refusing to vanish entirely. He crested the ridge as the sun dipped behind the horizon, and slowed as he approached, a bit from caution, but mostly from curiosity at the dim light that he could see reflected on the stone surfaces of the ruins. The wind had eased slightly, and he could hear the faint noise of familiar sounds. The sounds of life. It was faint at first, a low murmur carried unevenly by the wind and odd acoustics of the large stone structures, but as he descended the slope, the sounds became clearer. The crackle of a fire burning and the dull, rhythmic tapping of wood on wood. Or perhaps bone on bone. It was quiet, the kind of sound that might disappear if one wasn't paying attention. At the addition of a low murmur, he tilted his head slightly as if to better catch the noises. Well now, he muttered to himself, voice threading low through the empty air as he quickened his pace. What do we have here? The encampment had been built within the broken bones of an old world, tucked into the hollow of a collapsed building, whose walls still stood in uneven segments. Scraps of threadbare fabric, stone, and scavenged metal had been crudely patched together to create shelters and barriers from the relentless elements. Fires burned low in shallow pits, their smoke thin and wispy, as if even it had grown tired and weary of existing in this place. The smoke danced and meandered, dissipating quickly in the wind, much like everything in this land. Movement near one of the buildings caught his eye, and elation and curiosity filled him. He ducked behind one of the structures just out of sight. Humans. Humanity still lived, though he could see at once that the ravages of time had taken their toll. Their clothing was layered and pieced together from leather, cloth, fragments of metal, and other materials he did not recognize. Their bodies were lean and eerily thin, skin weathered and dark. Their movements were slow and stiff, as if every motion was weighed against the cost of wasting energy and the detriment of inaction. Time had carved into them, harsh and unforgiving, leaving them worn and altered like the rest of the land he wandered. But they were survivors, those strong enough or lucky enough to have found resources and the way forward in time. One of them saw him, and the reaction was immediate. They gasped audibly and raised a hand. It took Elazarmel a moment to realize that it was not a greeting, but a silent warning. By then, the others had turned, their low conversations cutting abruptly to silence as attention shifted. Hands reaching into darkness and bodies angled instinctively toward defense. The weapons they brought to their chests were crude things, by Elazarmel's standards, spears tipped with sharpened scrap and glass, blades shaped from salvaged metal, stone molded into large hammers and axes. Nothing that would have posed even the smallest threat to him once, with the world believing in his powers. For now, he simply watched and waited. There was no rush of fear from them, no immediate collapse into panic. None of the terror or reverence he was accustomed to in the presence of mortals. Merely a controlled tension, measured, ready to spring into action at any moment. It was at odds to the languid movements he had seen earlier. Intrigued, he stepped forward. There was a subtle shift in the air as he descended into their space. He did not sense any malice or aggression, but neither did they lower their weapons. "I mean no harm," he said, his voice cutting cleanly through the silence. He put his hands up, showing his hands empty. His body still bore no clothing nor weapons to hide. Several of them flinched. Not at the words themselves, he realized, but at the sound. He recalled the soft murmur of their conversations and the air of quiet calm around the encampment before he was spotted. An older man stepped forward. Not elderly, but worn in the way of someone who has seen too many harsh seasons in a world that offered little kindness or mercy. While the grip on his spear was firm and steady, and his eyes glanced up and down Elazarmel with a practiced assessment, he cleared his throat uncertainly. "You shouldn't be here," the man said, his tone matter of fact. It was not a threat, merely a statement from a man who did not understand what he saw. Elazarmel realized that they had not understood him when he spoke. The language the man used was not the same, but something now transformed and changed by a millennium of human resilience and wandering. The Demon Lord considered him for a moment, gaze tracing the lines etched deeply into the man's face, the confident set of his thin shoulders, the way he stood just slightly ahead of the others, as if he were their first line of defense. This was their leader, or at least what passed for a leader here. "And yet," he replied lightly, lowering his hands palm up to his sides, "here I am." A murmur rippled through the group. Unease, but still not panic. Good. His gaze drifted past them briefly, taking in the camp more fully now. The arrangement of scavenged items, the ingenuity of putting them together. He even spotted what he thought might be food drying near the fire. These people were not wandering aimlessly. They had survived, endured, and they continued to do so. How long has it been like this? He asked. The man frowned. What? The question seemed to catch them off guard more than his presence did. A younger woman, the one that had given the quiet alarm, spoke this time, her voice soft and cautious. Like what? Alazarmel tried not to show his growing irritation. He gestured in an encompassing motion that took in the ruins, the sand, the small fires, the patched lives they clung to. All of this. The world is a wasteland of wind and sand. How long has it been so? Silence followed. It stretched out just long enough to become uncomfortable before the older man exhaled slowly, dipping his spear slightly, though his grip was still tight. Many generations, he said. Long before my grandfather's time, long before his grandfather's. Alazarmel's head tilted. So the world had indeed been shaped by his existence, and had fallen in his absence. What happened? He asked. The group shifted glances, passing between them, silent communication carried in the smallest of movements and body language. Finally, the woman spoke again, even quieter now. The stories say it was the Great Collapse. His brows creased faintly. The what? The Great Collapse, she repeated more firmly this time. Legends say that there was once a great being who was imprisoned. Kingdoms and countries turned on each other to fight for his freedom. Wars were waged until everything was ruined. Eventually the seas swallowed the cities and the world, she hesitated, searching for the right words, turned on itself. Fire fell from the skies and ravaged the land. Crops died. People died. Those that lived fought over what was left. Kingdoms didn't last long after that, the older man added, and the others nodded. Nothing did, the girl said with a note of sorrow. Alazarmel watched them as they spoke. There was no embellishment in it, no grandiosity, just the worn edges of a story, passed down through enough generations it became history. He was sure there was a version grandparents told their children around the fire. He was sealed away, and the nations he'd kept in check with fear went to war. The world ended in fire and death, and now he looked upon its remnants. This was not how he thought things would turn out when he cursed his captors. And no one stopped it? He asked. The question drew a few sharp looks. Who could? Someone muttered. The woman straightened slightly, her expression shifting to something less guarded, something much more certain. There are stories, she said. Ah, of course there were. There always are, he replied, his voice tinged with amusement. He began to wonder for how long they would keep talking with him. He was a stranger after all, and from the looks of it, a very peculiar one. She ignored his tone. They say, her voice softened, not with fear, but with something closer to reverence. They say it was a god that was sealed away during the Great Collapse. He had immense power, and that when the world reached its end, when it had been stripped down to nothing... She swallowed, eyes flickering briefly to the others before returning to him. He would return. He would walk the broken world and save those that were left and bring them to the oasis. A faint breeze stirred, tugging at the edges of their makeshift shelters. He could feel the weight of their gazes on him, as if they were no longer watching a stranger who had wandered out of the wastes, but something else. Something they were trying and failing not to recognize. He began to feel an unfamiliar sensation, one that had never been settled on him in the past. Expectation. He could sense their hope and their fear, yes, but it was tempered by something far more dangerous, much more intimate, something sublimely more dangerous. Or delicious. Belief. For a long moment he simply stood there, letting their words settle in his chest so firmly he thought it might explode. A god, they said, sealed away, returning at the end of the world. I see, he said quietly. And then slowly he smiled. Not a cruel smile, not quite, not yet. Well, he murmured, the normal silky cadence of his deep voice growing soft. That's... convenient. The words hung in the air, heavy with the weight of what they had just offered up to him. His gaze lifted, meeting theirs fully for the first time since he had stepped into camp, and seen the depths of their humanity, of their longing, of their unspoken wishes. So tell me, he said, his voice slipping into a smoother, softer tone, out of habit. This god of yours, what was his name? There was a long pause filled with all the dreams and longing he could have hoped for. Alazarmel, the girl said. His smile widened, ecstatic and wicked. What would you sacrifice for salvation? The end. I should put that at the end.
Oh my god, what a twist. Oh.
I was like, a demon lord is not gonna give that up. Absolutely not.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Oh my god.
I messed up in so many words. Like whenever I
oh my
tripped,
god,
I was
it's
like,
fine. It's fine. I feel like you can't read it well out loud unless you've combed through the text like multiple times.
Well, that's the thing is like the first one I was
about it.
able to like sit there and actually read out loud a couple times. This one I'm doing it cold. I'm doing it cold and I'm like, fuck.
Ooh. Okay, so as you were reading it, I'm like, oh my god, this is how I envisioned like the first iteration that I wrote would go. Like very desolate. Like he just awakens by himself. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then I mentioned it in chat too, but I'm so excited to laugh over demon names.
Yeah, that's right.
So
You were saying that earlier. You're like, I can't wait to compare demon names. And I was
You're
like,
gonna laugh so fucking hard. You're gonna look at my document and you're gonna laugh.
Hold on. I have to tell you, do you know what his name was first?
I don't.
I named him Elazarmon, and I was like, no, this is way too much like a Digimon. I have to change it. I'm going, no, I can't. Every single time I wrote his name, I was like, this is driving me insane.
There is an undeniable comparison to the name that I ended up making.
That's hilarious.
And I'll say it at the end of the story because once you hear it, you cannot unhear it, and the shit just has me rolling.
No, okay. I did not get to edit this very well. Like you can tell the places where I was like changing things and editing, and there's like some like double words that I didn't get to go back and change. It bothered me so much. I was like, as I was doing, I was like, I want to edit. I want to change the thing. Fuck.
But like the story beats get across really well. Like this is a desolate land, and there's only like small pockets of surviving like civilizations.
So headcanon. I was like, I didn't get to it because I didn't write enough, but I was like, I wanted there to be like they went underground in my head. They're underground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's in my head canon. All the people
like that. What was it? Like the City of Ember or something like that? I don't fucking remember.
What was?
Oh my god, it was like a book from the early 2000s.
Oh, I have no idea.
Where like everyone was living underground. I don't fucking remember what the name of the book was. Like it's really fucking old.
That sounds interesting. 10 out of 10 would read.
I would. There's a movie about it too.
Apparently
it was.
Is that the what the fuck is her name? The something bones.
The cover is just all black with it was City of Embers. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not crazy, guys.
Is that a standalone or was that like Cassandra Clare, whatever her name is?
I'm pretty sure there were multiple books. Yeah. I don't remember if I read the full series. I just remembered I vividly remember the first one and I remember the movie. Do I remember what it was about? Absolutely fucking not. This was like decades ago.
City of Embers. Hold on.
City of Bones. That's an entirely different novel.
Yeah, City of Bones is completely different. I don't know this author, so this is not the one that I'm thinking of.
I see.
City of Bones is the Cassandra Clare one. That's the one that I was thinking of, yeah. And they are entirely different.
The other one's like teen romance or something like that. Right?
So mine clocked in at almost exactly half an hour.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's kind of amazing. I love that. Love that for me.
Okay, not bad.
I need to edit this before I put it on Patreon. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we have 40 minutes. It looks like.
Okay.
But I have to remember to... It's 15 minutes, right? If I snooze the ads, it's 15 minutes. I'm like, try to time it.
I mean, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Can you do that while you're writing?
While I'm reading? I'm going to try. I was actually going to tell you to DM me because I'll see the badge below the bar, like below the stream bar. When you see the 10-minute, like, hey, ads are coming up.
Okay. Yeah, each snooze is 5 minutes.
Each snooze is 5 minutes. Okay, that makes the timing a lot more fucked.
That's why I was like, you know what? Maybe don't even worry about snoozing the ads.
I'm like...
Well, because what I can do is just tell people over here what we can do. We can't even do that shit. I don't know. A good solution.
I'm like, the only thing I could think of doing is running it now, but then like half an hour and then we run out of it again.
No.
That's fucked.
Because I honestly, because yours is more than double mine.
It is.
And so
I clocked in at 50 minutes exact. That's reading at a moderate pace.
Yeah. You know what? Y'all can just manually run ads again when you're ready to start. We can, but like that's the thing is like I don't want to do that to you guys. Like I don't want to give you so many ads.
Yeah, it feels bad.
I
That's
would just
the only
do
way
away with
of
ads.
mitigating it though.
Yeah, I would do away with ads, period, if I could. I don't make enough
I
from
would
ads
too,
to make it worth it.
It's minuscule at best.
Yeah. Twitch, give us the option, please.
We wish.
Like if I had like 300 people, then I would like then it would be worth it to me probably. But like it's I make like pennies. It's not.
Yeah, no, the 0.5 cents I get out of ads is not worth it, guys.
Yeah. No,
I don't know how else to mitigate it though. Either we run it now or we just
because here's the thing. What happens if we run it now, but then you still run into ads? Like you don't know that you will totally, you know. Like you don't know that you will run 50 minutes because it's stream and maybe you'll get distracted or slow down or, you know, whatnot.
I think it's 50 minutes. Either it's 50 minutes or it's less if I speed read it.
But do you want to speed read it? Like
it's up to you guys. However you guys want to do it. I don't think there's a good spot for an intermission though, but
The Mortal Instruments is the City of Bones. Yes, that's Cassandra
Clare.
Clare.
Yeah. Okay, because I also read it too.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Yeah, it's a movie. Like, yes, it's a movie and a book series. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna actually get this back to here so if people want to read the thing, they can do so. Yeah, what does chat want to do? What does chat want to do?
It's up to you guys, because I don't know how much you value immersion.
Yeah, do you care if ads run in the middle of her reading? Which it might.
So I'm gonna have to stop, you know. It probably will, unless, yeah, especially now because we're falling. Yeah.
What the actual fuck? Fucking Damien.
Do you think we should run an ad? I mean, it sucks, but it should be the last ad break for this session is the thing.
No, it won't, because there's going to be an ad like immediately after you're done.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
anybody else have input? If not, we're going to run an ad.
I feel like there's no choice. If we want to try to avoid it to like the best of our abilities, there's no fucking choice. It's so lame.
Fuck Twitch, man.
For real.
Right, and the ads must happen? Okay. The ads must happen.
All right, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's go.
Yes, I'm pushing the button. Okay, hopefully.
Okay, ads are running.
Are disabled for next auto ad is reduced by 3 minutes. So did I mitigate it or no? Am I just giving people 3 minutes of ads for no reason?
Oh, I'm going. I don't have to go to the bathroom, but I will drink water. I shouldn't give her the water. Hold on, I do have to put my tongue ring back in though.
You actually took it out. You're so.
I have to take, because if I don't, I get like caught.
Can you stutter?
Yeah,
God,
like, and it's not even necessarily that it gets caught or anything. It just like, I don't know. I can't read as fast and eloquently with it in.
I can't even read fast or eloquently, regardless, and I don't even have a tongue ring. Okay, I do have to use the restroom. So
yeah. Anybody that needs to use the restroom,
I'm gonna go run and do that.
Yes. No, we're not yapping now because Kit had to go peace for a little bit. So hopefully this will get us through the next ad break, and we can just sit and I will entertain you all in the chat. Because Kits is gonna be like an hour. I don't got pissed. Leave me alone. I went like an hour ago. It's fine. Dance for our amusement. I'm not. I'm raging at the last one. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still mad at the last cliffhanger.
Then you're gonna love this cliffhanger.
No! No, I don't want it. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
Okay. We still have to figure out what we're gonna name the Patreon.
We do. Oh my god, I want a kick-ass name. Like something really cool.
We should outsource the name. Guys, come up with a really good name for our Patreon. Hold on, I have to ask.
We should be back in like 5 seconds. Like literally 5 seconds.
Archive anthologies. Oh, I have to clean the litter box when we're done. Shit, I forgot. Man.
Random.
Because it's in my room, I can smell it. I was like, oh, I forgot. Well, I have a boy cat, and
no, I get it.
Yeah, he's stinky. He's stinky.
I understand.
Dude, he shits, and I'm like, I can't. I could have done. I'm fucking dying. Gato. Okay, I'm back. Are you back?
I am definitely back.
Okay.
Definitely back.
When you start writing, I'm gonna mute, and then I will entertain the chat.
All right, we'll switch.
Yes.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Okay, this comes with trigger warnings, so I'm just telling you guys that now.
Which is wild, by the way.
I think it's mild, but in case anyone is offended, just know that I put trigger warnings. Alrighty. Warning, the following content contains graphic depictions of violence, mentions of depression, and implied suicidal thoughts. Viewers' discretion is advised. Tethered. Osmoreif Sistir, Mosteum Apollyon Zentreos. I curse you, Osmoreif, forever bound, shackled. Osmoreif, until the end of time, when all the stars fall and the cosmos stirs in its dexterous complexity. Osmoreif, and when the world forgets your name, even then you shall remain. Osmoreif Sistir, Mosteum Apollyon Zentreos, I call out to thee. Awaken, your rest has ended. Awaken, and walk the earth once more. There's a lingering stillness in the air, a fine mist cloaking silken webs like lace among the dewdrops. Moss and vine cling to the ruins of the sanctuary, the moonlight filtering in from the branches above. Osmoreif opens his eyes, and the first thing he sees is the stunning visage of a woman in white, with long curling wisps of ebony hair. She is ethereal in her beauty, and her expression is vacant as her hands rip the silver dagger embedded in his heart out with a wet squelch. He gives a shallow gasp, as the first sensation returned to him after sight is a blinding pain. He lets out a string of curses in a dialect long since lost. His heart stutters before giving a dull thump, his flesh slowly relearning how to reknit itself. Blackened armor claws biting into the wooden surface below him. Fascinating, murmurs the woman in white, tilting her head. Osmoreath lets its head fall back with a thunk against the large root he rests against, pale hair haloing the large horns that protrude upwards from his skull. Between shallow, stuttering breaths, he makes a stunned inquiry to the woman before him. Definitely not from this era, she muses, her hands turning over the bloodied blade. The front of her dress was marred with drops of red. Her fathomless gaze observes the gory scene before her almost with detachment. English, is it? Coughs Osmoreath, his body lying flat. He flexes his claws again, as feeling slowly returns to him. Would it have killed you to have been more gentle? There's no mark, nothing, she observes contemplatively, eyes raking over the unmarred skin. Can I stab you again? What? No! He hastily sits up, incredulously grabbing her raised wrist. Why not? He won't die from it. He could feel her disappointed huff from their newfound proximity to one another. Because it hurts! Isn't it self-explanatory? Self-healing certainly does not nullify the pain, he continues indignant, tossing her wrist to the side, brushing himself off. She blinks slowly, blankly, as if the thought hadn't occurred to her. A chill trickles down between them. Osmoreath's back stiffens. At that moment, it was hard to discern who the real demon was. Just who was it that had summoned him, let alone undid the seal to awaken him? Why had he been sealed? He found he couldn't remember. Deep down, he knew that eons, perhaps more, had passed. What awaited him beyond the ruins? He hazards a guess at the dark presence before him. Best to take care of the soul with haste. With his eyes like that, this would be quick, he thought. Just my luck. What is it you want, then? He asks impatiently, running a hand through his hair, patting his horns, almost as if checking as if everything was still intact. Just let me stab you. The terms of the contract, he growled, unwittingly letting in an unearthly echo into his cadence. This human forgets her place. Just because he cannot kill the holder of the contract doesn't mean he can't make her suffer. Oh. She purses her lips, her demeanor almost indolent. Right, demon stuff. She tosses the stained blade over her shoulder like it was worthless. Osmoreath straightens himself before standing to his full, imposing height, flames of the underworld curling at his fingertips, azure eyes lit up with an ephemeral glow. State your desire, he repeats. I don't want anything, the woman replies in a bored tone, not deterred at all by his visage. What? Then why on earth did you summon me, he sputters, flames flickering out. Mostly just to see if I could. Her dark eyes tracking his agitated movement, his pointed tail lashing in irritation. Oh, for the love, who summons a demon for fun? Do you not know who I am? He exclaims in disbelief. Surely they still write about him. Regardless of the day and age, who forgets the demon king of hell, ruler of the 9 realms and the veils beyond, the wraith of the abyss? I really don't, she says, impassively brushing the dust from her hem. I found a tacky brochure at the front desk about a dingy set of ruins on an island. She looks around the decrepit building with disinterest. You should get better security. It's really moronic to put the password on the front door. He choked. It's not written anywhere of the sort. I was sealed. In hell. How could some petty mortal break into the vault? How did you know what spell to invoke, tying me in flesh in the mortal realm? He scrubbed at his face. Absolutely ridiculous. I heard a voice when I reached the shore, she said dismissively. It told me where to go and what to say. I just didn't think it would materialize some vampire nailed to a tree in a ditch. A vampire! His brows furrow, absolutely incensed. Listen here, you wench. I am the archdemon king of hell, not some imp who cannot pass through running water. I mean, I can put you back. I can nail you back where I found you, she continues dispassionately. And you can go back to whatever it was that you were doing. She lazily advances towards him, mimicking a stabbing motion. Will you stop trying to stab me? What is wrong with you? He holds his hands out, backing away from the circling specter before him. My, how the mighty have fallen. Osmoreath the Vengeful, afraid of some frail human girl. Feel like curiosity. He caught her hands, pinning them to her side. He lessens the distance between them close enough to see the unflinching glint she had. Cobalt eyes aglow, he peers down into her empty gaze, trying to truly ascertain the truth behind her words. Certainly not to brag, but Osmoreath knew that by human standards, even by demonic ones, his appearance was quite striking. a persona carefully crafted centuries ago to beguile and bewitch many to their demise. Surely this proximity would move this unflappable stone wall before him. And yet, there was nothing. No flicker of discomfort, no shift towards propriety, just disinterest. Was this woman truly not afraid of scandal? Come to think of it, the only thing she was wearing was a chemise. This close proximity was quickly backfiring. He took a step back, releasing her. Was it getting hot in here? The fiend cleared his throat, muttering something about bare shoulders. What was that? I asked you what year it was, he said, wanting to look anywhere but the woman before him. When she gave her deadpan reply, his eyes were practically bulging out of his head. I've lost 1,000 years, he muttered, and he couldn't remember why. He begins to pace. In the grand scheme of things, 1,000 years was a fleeting thing for a being such as himself, but for humanity, he imagined the world was much, much different. Perplexed, the demon was startled out of his musing when he heard the snap of branches by the entrance of the ruins. Wait, are you serious? He gasped, darting over, nearly tripping, trying to catch up to the reticent specter in white. You cannot mean to leave me here. He hastily squishes into the doorway, effectively blocking her path. She blinks slowly, coming to a stop before him, crossing her arms. Move. I cannot. You have to state the terms of the contract, the demon stubbornly says. She seems to consider this for a moment. Progress, perhaps? I don't want anything, she says impassively, fully intending to shove her way past the 6-foot demon blocking the door. Now, let's not be hasty, he says, trying to placate the only emotion he's seen from her thus far, a building irritation. If she marooned him on this godforsaken desert island, who knows how long it would take for another mortal to wander by and form a contract. That, coupled with a sense of unease at seeing her leave, made the demon all the more ardent in his efforts to stick to this particular mortal. I am quite literally the king of hell. Surely there's something I can do for you, he continues, pointedly ignoring her building frustration. There's nothing a king or whatever can do for me, she retorts, tapping her foot. Osmarath averts his eyes at seeing her slender ankle. Hells, he felt like a spring maiden over a little exposed skin. Ridiculous. Do you not believe me, is that it? I'm a king, I say. A disastrous army of millions in the pits of hell. I believe you, but I'm the queen of media. I don't need you to do anything for me except get out of my way, she growled, completely shoving past him with surprising strength. Well, good thing demons are nothing if not persistent. How long are you going to follow me? Until you tell me what it is that you desire. Whatever aloof air of mystery Osmarath had hoped to maintain was dispelled the moment he decided to beg and grovel at the woman before him to allow him to board her boat and sail back to the mainland. The entire journey back to this hotel, as she called it, was filled with marvel. Oh, how the world had changed. The early morning light reflected off nearly every surface. The world was awash in a sea of glass and steel. Skyscrapers, they were called, towered towards the skies like giants upon the earth. Apparently, actual giants were no longer a thing. Most of everything he knew was no longer really a thing. How is this vessel moving? He asked, peering dangerously over the edge, his tail lashing in curiosity. Electricity, the woman replies, calmly steering the speedboat with surprising efficiency. As in lightning? Oh my God. Speaking of God, there weren't any, at least no gods he knew of. Instead, there was an impressive lack of magic, almost entirely. The most concentrated trace of it so far was imbued in the nature around the ruins, but it quickly dwindled the further away they traversed from the island. If nature was the only source of magic for humans, then of course this would make sense. There was no magic to be had. What small amount of greenery that had made it to the village of metal and mirrors was minuscule at best. What was a tree in the middle of a pathway trying to convey? Mortal. Ignoring me will not make me vanish, he chuckles, easily matching her quickened pace through the streets. Every manner of transportation absolutely fascinated Osmarath, from steel chariots with odd wheels to bicycles to whatever a train was. And there is air trapped within these rotating spheres, and it does not disappear. I'm starting to think the wheel hasn't been invented in your time. What a dinosaur. What's a dinosaur? It wasn't physically possible for her expression to have been more unimpressed. Ah, the food. Don't even get Osmarae started on the evolution of culinary cuisine. For once, the shock was shared between him and this mortal, who watched with parted lips as he phased in and out of restaurants and stalls, vanishing delicacies in quick succession. I do not know what it is I just consumed. Only that I require another, he groans blissfully between bites. Will you stop? She finally hissed. What if you get caught? There's cameras literally everywhere. Osmarae nearly crashes into her as she suddenly whirls around, a passerby turning to gawk at her sudden chow. Oh hey, you mortals have made scrying portable. Osmarae blinks owlishly when he finally notices the sleek matte rectangle clutched in her hands. Azure eyes noting its use for navigation. It's bad enough you look like you walked off the set to some trashy medieval drama, she muttered, gesturing to him, as if his striking appearance was enough explanation. He wore an intricate white tunic with flowing sleeves, loosely fitting, and entirely low cut, the planes of his chest glistening almost mockingly in the light. What? It was hot in hell. Osmarae smirked. The mortal before him was anxious. Of what he could not discern, just that he reveled in any sort of emotion he managed to see her exude thus far. Well, it's a good thing only your eyes may admire me, he replies haughtily, fluffing his shoulder-length platinum hair in a chauvinistic manner. Most definitely a look ruined by the smudge in the corner of his mouth. He peers down at her irate, impassive expression, though absent-mindedly, she reaches up immediately to thumb away the sauce from his lips. Osmarae stiffens at the intimate gesture. Whether she acknowledged the closeness in this act was definitively lost as she wiped her fingers into stain on his shirt. Explain. That is to say, only you can see me currently, he coughs, trying to recover what little dignity he could muster. My, was he out of his depths, thrust into the modern world with only this uncaring little human as his guide. Her eyes twitched. So it looks like I've been talking to no one. I do not think it was quite the problem until you shouted, the fiend muses. She clicks her tongue, pivoting on her heel to resume her brisk, purposeful march back to this hotel or whatever it was called. After that, any and all inquiries were met with silence. The multitude of ridiculous questions he had for her flitted in one ear and out the other. He puffed indignantly, curiosity unsated. Who could blame him, after all? When he last walked the earth, humans were still marveling over the creation of bread. He was about to voice his complaints when she suddenly stopped in front of a particular building. As she pushed through the glass doors to the lobby, it was almost as if a switch had been flipped. Her rigid, controlled posture eased into something looser and more natural. Her demeanor softened from unnerving calculation to something almost elegant and graceful. Welcome back, miss. A well-tailored receptionist immediately stands to greet her. The lobby itself glittered in its opulence. Crystal chandeliers gleamed, their shoes clicking upon the marble floors. Oh my goodness, what happened to you? She gasped at the stains marking the woman's usually pristine attire, smudges of dirt from the descent into the ruins, flecks of blood from earlier, ebony curls in disarray. Occupational hazard, comes an uncharacteristically humorous reply. The woman in white dazzled her company further by flashing a sheepish smile. You know how it is. Of course, miss. Please rest in your room. The receptionist bows her head with the utmost respect. Osmarae blinks in disbelief, following silently as the woman in white gives another elegant smile and continues to the elevator. He doesn't even care to marvel at the steel contraption. The second the doors close, the woman drops her smile, instantly sinking back into her usual apathy. She taps the number for the top floor. Occupational hazard. Is that what we're calling summoning a demon nowadays? The fiend muses. His inquiry, of course, is ignored. What occupation absolves you from running around looking like the Walking Dead? Osmarae waves a hand in front of her unblinking face. Nothing. The demon huffs, withdrawing from her space as the elevator chimes, its doors opening. She strides to the only room on this floor, the penthouse. Her key card slides with a click. Oddly enough, she wordlessly holds the door open, allowing the demon inside. The suite is gorgeously decorated, with Art Nouveau motifs scattered throughout. Light Pantones grace the common area, richer greens towards the bedroom. Not that Osmarae could focus much on the decor. The second the door clicked shut, a slender, well-manicured hand grabbed the labels of his shirt, all but dragging him towards the divan in the center of the living room. Unceremoniously, she spins him to face her and shoves harshly with both hands to his chest. All he can manage is a bewildered look as he stumbles onto the plush seat cushion, unused to being manhandled. Sit, Excuse me, what am I, a hound? He shuts himself up when she raises a hand. To hit him or to tell him to zip it, he'll never know. With a hand braced against the back of the seat, she leans down to loom over him. I'm going to shower, she flatly tells him after a moment, peering down at him much as he had when trying to gauge her expression. So listen here, monster, she warns. If you make a ruckus or break anything, I'll show you who the real demon is. Osmoraeth gulps, shifting uncomfortably, her dead stare causing his claws to reflexively curl into the plush seat cushions. There's an audible tear. She stills. Osmoraeth can feel her breath brush over his brow. The silence is deafening. Don't break anything else, she says pointedly. He nods hastily, quickly releasing his grip, holding up his hands. She straightens in satisfaction, moving towards another room before turning back one more time. If you follow me, she states darkly, me stabbing you will be the least of your worries. Yikes. Sometime later, Osmoraeth found himself sitting up in disbelief from his reclined position on the couch. Holy hell. She really was the queen of media. The mortal in question must have been graced with good timing. As she arrived, sauntering out not a moment later, a chip fell out of Osmoraeth's mouth as he gawked, twisting to face her. She was fresh, steam curling off her rosy skin, donning a simple set of loungewear. Guna Lee, a leading actress. I see you found out how the TV works, she blankly observes. You entertain people. That's your occupation. The demon could not wrap his head around it. The woman on screen is smiling brightly as she chats with the host of a talk show. Such a profession would certainly explain how she charmed her way out of trouble earlier, and also explain why, as much as the demon loathed to admit it, her appearance was quite stunning. Surely this is witchcraft. No, it's just showbiz. She huffs, hands on her hips as she bears his scrutiny. How can this be? A barnacle has more feeling than you, scuffs the demon. The mortal, Huna, quietly blinks at him pointedly. But I don't think it's really all that hard to believe. I've been acting my whole life, she says, tone devoid of anything. Osmoraeth is silent, waiting for her to continue, further tilting in his seat to look back at her. Huna shifts, adjusting her rigid posture, weighing her response. Look, I'm about as emotionless as you think. I don't think the way you or everyone else does. I don't have emotions to understand. I only have things that I dislike and anger. I hated the way people looked at me when I couldn't understand them, with fear and disgust, or worse, pity. I had no use for that, so I watched and I acted the way people wanted me to. My, the ultimate trickster, a mimic hiding in plain sight, thought Osmoraeth. A fascinating thought to consider every script, every scene for what it was, completely fabricated. However, not only would this odd mortal have to portray each character, she would also have to act with emotions she didn't really understand. An ultimate test of skill, really, constantly playing a role, the flawless queen of the silver screen. That doesn't explain how the world's #1 star ends up on an island covered in blood trying to summon a demon, Osmoraeth ponders casually, brushing away the crumbs from his chest with a lazy flick of his wrist, turning back towards the screen. Occupational hazard, she says, so completely deadpan that Osmoraeth let out another snort. His eyes were trained on the program still playing in the background. Huna moves to stand behind the back of the divan. It's good to see you in such amazing health, gorgeous as always, greets the host. Huna smiles amicably, with the grace and poise befitting of her role. It gave everyone quite the scare to hear the announcement of your sudden halt from filming. Moonlight, was it? Huna hums in agreement, sapphire drop earrings glittering in the ambient lighting. Yes, we really wanted to show something unique with this film. Moonlight was originally a novel, you see, and to really do it justice, we had to acknowledge something wasn't quite right. It's embarrassing to admit, but my performance was quite lacking. Huna says, sheepishly, awkwardly avoiding the gaze of her co-host. This film is meant to capture true emotion. This role is entirely different from anything I've done so far. She continues quietly, a hint of something real simmering under the surface. I was the one to tell production that I needed a break. For what? To find something real. To find the emotion she was missing was what Osmaraith had realized, the emotion she could not fabricate. The program ends with a quick announcement showing a new teaser for the film Moonlight. As the melancholy music fades, a certain understanding falls upon the two beings in the living room, brought together in search of something they were missing, something they could not name. "Did you find what you were looking for?" the demon asks quietly. "No, I'm still looking," Una replies, leaning over to lazily drape her arms over the back of the couch behind him. Osmaraith hums thoughtfully, leaning back into her. "Then we shall search together. Teach me about the world that is now, and in turn we will find what you are missing." Una agrees, running her fingers through storm-silken hair, fingertips lightly tracing the base of his horns in slow circles. There's a beat of silence before Huna makes a dry remark. "Well, now that you know that I literally can't feel happiness, you should let me stab you." "I beg your pardon. Please tell me that wasn't your only takeaway from this conversation." "It's not like it's for my enjoyment. It's curiosity. And you're a demon. It's not like anyone will mind." "I mind. These are not the kind of feelings I want to encourage." Over the course of the next week, this unlikely duo drifts through towns along the coast. It was surprisingly leisurely, well, as things can be between an archfiend from hell and a clinically diagnosed psychopath. It was certainly an odd exchange. He would ask hundreds of questions, from hydroponics to how lighting fixtures work, to the intricacies of making creme brulee and molecular gastronomy. In turn, he'd do his best to explain people as logically as he could. Quite the odd statement for the demon of desires. Emotion often replaced logic in his line of work, of consuming souls and damning people to hell. To take out that backbone and explain it, it was like trying to explain love without passion and admiration. It was sometime after sunset when they had retired to the hotel room, their days filled with walking around, flitting in and out of shops, whatever suited their fancy. Like every town they had traversed before, they would amass a small hoard of items. He found out his odd mortal had a penchant for things that glittered and was uncharacteristically kind. Little baubles that struck his fancy would make their way into their hoard. A wooden puzzle box, a replica of a ship, a beaded dream catcher. These items would mysteriously be transported to wherever they would stay next, traveling completely unencumbered by the spoils of their splurging. "How does it remain winter in here?" Osmaraith's voice echoes from within the freezer. "I'm not equipped to explain how a fridge works," comes Huna's dry reply from the bedroom, amidst the shifting of fabric and the delicate clinking of fine beading. It was strange, but tonight felt different, heavier. Huna was set to attend a gala accompanying an auction. She drifted in and out of the bedroom, going through various boxes, almost nervous. But this was Huna. Nervous likely wasn't even in her vocabulary. This was more of an agitation. Osmaraith poked his head out from the fridge. Holy hell! Unabashedly, he admired his company. Huna stepped out into the living room draped in silk and sin. She wore a midnight blue evening gown with a plunging neckline, embellished with thousands of iridescent crystals, like glistening stars, sweeping along the bodice down to her hips. Her hair pinned in an elegant twist, the column of her throat laden with an intricate weave of pearls and jewels. The back of the gown was completely open, held together by thin, glittering chains. "I'm going to hell," thought Osmaraith. "I'm actually damned." Not a pleasant thought was in his mind. It wasn't the first time seeing her in such finery. He was unashamed in how much media he had consumed of her in the name of research. There was something fascinating about the role she played. The shining star, the queen of the silver screen, and yet, when the cameras returned, she still retained that same brilliance. One could not help but be drawn to her. Tonight was definitively different. There was something charged in the air, a lingering tension between the two. Perhaps there was something left unsaid, feeling neither of them could describe. But how Osmaraith stared in wonder, under the guise of trying to figure it out. This was Huna in all her splendor, before the mask she always wore was put on. A mask she never wore with him. She had always just been Huna, a mortal in search of something to complete her. And when it came down to it, she really wasn't all that different from those around her. not in the way she thought. Her difference came from her drive to be kind, to do the right thing, even if she couldn't feel the reason for why. She held nothing but a violent rage, yet she maintained it with rigid control, never giving in to the impulses that urged her to dissect what she couldn't understand. But by everything unholy, she was beautiful. Did the fridge freeze your brain? No. Then close the door. Una languidly leans one hip against the doorway, a dangerously high slit parting the hem of her gown. The fashion of this era was something the archaic demon was still coming to terms with. Definitely no complaints, however. Ozzy, you didn't change. We're going to be late, Una remarks. Osmerith stares, stunned at her statement. Pardon, we. She clears her throat. You said it was a pity you couldn't show me the true echelons of high society the other day when we watched that Renaissance movie. The one you didn't like the male lead, though. You said he had a brick nose. Osmerith had also said this actor boasted a forehead so large it eclipsed the sun in every shot, making for the most unromantic promenade he had ever had the misfortune of witnessing. Mostly because, well, Una was his co-star, and it was one of her films. It was truly unbefitting to have to witness this equestrian-shaped moron share the same stage as her. You did say you admired the set, though, Una reminded. I just thought, since this gala was in a similar spot, it would give you the chance to see what high society is like nowadays. Osmerayev's turning blue eyes narrow, amused. His lips curl in a satisfying smirk. My, quite the evolution, considering the passing feelings of others. I'm considering the inevitability that you would follow me to this event regardless, she replies impassively, and then proceed to ask 1,000 questions, which I can't mitigate without looking crazy. It would, it was no lie. While this was not the first outing the two of them had made publicly, it was admittedly the most high-profile event they had attended together yet. It's to our mutual benefit that you attend as a person, normal. As normal as something like you can be. So that we may keep up appearances, he clarifies. Yes. And so that we may converse with ease. Yes. Admit it, you do quite enjoy conversing with me, the demon says, teasingly shutting the freezer door with a pop. I do, she replies without a thought. Who else would ask me questions about the ice maker, or how it is that flowers can bloom all year round? She continues softly. We find wonder in the simplest things. Progress, Osmerith grins. And can we name what it is we're feeling? Convenience, she deadpans. You make events like these less boring. We were so close, the demon mourned. She beckoned him over, handing him a box with an ornate, well-tailored suit inside. It boasted a daring silhouette, an open collar, little chains and gems lining the front and the sides. Bold and ostentatious, completely and irrevocably him. If he didn't know his apathetic counterpart better, he'd almost be touched. Like their other outings, the demon would whisk away the claws, his armored braces, the towering horns, and his pointed tail. Perhaps on a normal day, trading them for khakis and a Hawaiian shirt. His appearance was no less striking, but those they would encounter would find they couldn't quite recall his face, nor did any media capture his likeness. Photos would come out blurry, and videos would be unable to render. Such an otherworldly presence simply could not be captured on screen. This was quite the difference from flitting through street markets or fairs, swindling the locals in turn for their gouging prices, though. Kona also had a role to play, that of the soft-spoken actress, simply on break from filming, her mask firmly in place until it was just the two of them, when she did not have to pretend to feign emotions she didn't have. The two of them made quite the pair, glamorous and shimmering as they arrived at the gala before the auction. The actress Huna Lee graciously greeted her fellow attendees, taking compliments in stride while fending off curiosity about her company. Just a friend, she would say, hardly worth remembering. He snorted at her attempt to downplay the magnitude of his presence. In the end, she was right after all, they wouldn't. They would leave the conversation feeling pleasant, not remembering who it was that had charmed them. I must admit, I'm surprised at your choice of attire, he muses, casting a glance at her stunning silhouette. It makes people forget I'm more than just a pretty face. She smiles, fully in character, eyes sharp behind her dazzling exterior. Do remind me of tonight's agenda, darling. the fiend murmurs, lips pressed towards a glass of champagne. There's an item I think will find of mutual interest, Ozzy, dearest. She smiled towards another couple, tipping her own glass in greeting as they pass. Do you remember the dagger you were sealed with? She continues, moving them towards a more sheltered, secluded corner of the gala. It is hard to forget. The thing was staunching my heart for quite literally an eternity. Osmarith gives pause, considering. I thought you left it back at the ruins. Quite carelessly too, if I may add. Must have been worth a fortune in today's standard. Solid silver embedded with jewels, he mused. I did leave it, comes Huna's morose reply, her mask easing slightly now that it was just the two of them. When I got back to the hotel room, it was in my suitcase, blood and all. No matter how many times I leave it, it reappears. Even the blood remains, regardless of how well I try to clean it. I didn't say anything because I assumed it was part of your demonic whims, that you were playing me, trying to psych me out. But that wasn't the case. You're a demon, but you're not deceitful. In fact, I'd go as far as to say you literally can't lie, she observed, calculating. Osmarith is silent for a moment before somberly replying. It is true, I cannot lie to my contractor, which is vexing because we have not entered a formal contract. Just what is it that binds them? There was technically no tether between the two of them, and now he catches wind of an odd, haunting blade whose stains never clear. The whole thing reeks of blood and old magic, of a curse. Did you know there's a missing gem on the hill? She informs him, calmly swirling the amber liquid in her glass to keep up appearances. Is that today's agenda? He inquires incredulously. There's no way to ascertain for certain that whatever stone it is you have your eye on is the missing gem. Absolutely impossible, he scoffs. It's correct, Una replies, flat with certainty. I'm feeling the same pull at the island, the same voice urging me towards it. You said you couldn't remember why you were sealed. Maybe at least one of us can find what we're missing. What strange circumstances they found themselves in, thought the demon, finally unable to deny her actions had him feeling oddly warm. To find comfort in such a gesture, despite knowing full well she thought nothing of it. That there was only logic behind her decision to spend an obscene amount of money on their mystery rock, since helping the demon recover the gaps in his memory would ease whatever voice was pulling them together. Which is why the two of them found themselves lounging conspiratorially at opposite ends of the dining table after their waltz through high society had come to an end, heels and ties discarded at the door. Their loot lay before them, safely secured back in their room in an inconspicuous box. Nestled between layers of velveteen was an intricately faceted ruby. The strange silver dagger lay next to it. An eerie glow emitted from the stone, flickering as though it was alive, imbued with something organic. There was no mistaking it. This was a vessel for the arcane, an ancient thread of untold magic. But where it leads, did they really want to know? You do the honors. Ladies first, I insist, said the demon, as if he were acrimonious in his goodwill. You're just too scared to do it yourself, comes Huna's unimpressed reply. Your silence is telling, Ozzy. It's good to know that despite not feeling the same fears I do, you still have a sense of self-preservation, is his terse reply. What an absolute baby, she monotonely gripes, picking up the gem anyway. You'd think with all that height, you'd grow a set of 9 hells, just do it already. The gem clicks into place, almost like a magnet pulled by an unseen force. Una's hand hovers in place, inches away from the end of the hilt, fingers still pinched from where she had held the gem. Both of them rigid, their breaths held. Nobody moves, nobody breathes. All is still. The glittering gems in the hilt all pulse once, twice, then nothing. When the glow fades, so too does the color fade from all the stones. A dozen black gems now glittered in the lamplight. Well, that was anticlimactic, Una says, unenthused. Osmarith's reply would have no doubt been something witty had his eyes not rolled back, his body falling limp to the floor. Osmarith, the steer, most damn Apollons and Treos. I curse you, never to fade, forever bound, shackled, together. Osmarith, until the end of time, my dearest. When the stars all fall, and the cosmos stirs in its dexterous complexity, mourning you who was lost. And when the world forgets your name, I shall remember it, even if the mind forgets. Even then, you shall remain, forever etched into the very fabric of my soul. I will return when it is you who calls out my name. I will awaken when my rest has ended. I will awaken and walk the earth once more to find you who has tethered me, to you who binds me in reality, my beloved songstress. Osmoreath awakens once more to the moonlight, shifting through the canopy, although this time it's through veils of silk, not leaves. Tears still glistened in his eyes over the memories returned to him. He turns on his side, carefully feeling old scars along his back. His mortal is nowhere in sight. Perhaps it was for the best. After all, Huna was the one to seal him. Eons ago, before the true age of man, the world was ruled by gods and demons, bound by the laws of angels and fiends. His true name was Asterius. Asterius, the archangel who fell, the god of benevolence, of peace, of love. How quickly it was that love was debauched into desire. How wrong was it to want with your whole being, to truly wish for nothing but the sincerest hope that someone shares in your mutual longing. A god wants for nothing. A mortal songstress who was deemed a sorceress was condemned for bewitching an archangel, her soul torn from its mortal coil. Corrupted beyond redemption, they had to create. Asterius was wrenched to the assembly of gods, bound before the primordial beings that had ordained him. His majestic golden wings were torn from his back. Asundered, he crashed down from the heavens to the world below in despair. His name burned from the tree of life, a blight upon its golden branches. And when he stood once more, reborn from ash and smoke in the fiery pits of hell, the world would quake when they heard his name spoken anew. Osmoreath, the wraith beyond the veil, the archdemon of desire, the scourge of heaven, despoiler of the new world. Empty is what he truly was. Left to rule, left to rot, it was all the same to him. No matter how many souls he ate, how many more he cast down to the underworld, however many kingdoms he felled, he was empty. His beloved, his beautiful songstress, was no more, lost amidst the souls bound for the wheel of reincarnation. How many millennia would he have to spend adrift just to catch a glimpse of her once more? How long would he have to wait just for her soul to forget what he could not? A love that had caused him to burn, to fall, to bring him ruin. Oh, and how he burned. How long? A century, maybe more? How long would he have to wait? He found he could not. He could not live with the memory of his beloved, not with the love that had borne weight as much as it had uplifted. He had survived hundreds of years, witnessing the rise and fall of countless civilizations. He was empty. He felt no love towards humanity, to the mortals that his heart had once walked amongst. He was tired. It was all the same to him. Its human desire, human greed knew no bounds. He was unmade, in the memory he alone had to carry, until he could not, until he decided he would sleep, until the threads of fate would pull once more, for the day when his beloved would call out his name, bound by the strings he weaved in magic, in blood at the altar, to sleep, to forget. For he could not bear the memories of her. And so he sealed himself within the last circle of hell with a silver dagger forged from the flames that burned from his descent, a blade that would become drenched in his blood for eons, affixed to the deepest root of the tree of life where nothing would disturb his slumber. For a world without her was not one he wished to be a part of. This was the same thought he had upon seeing Huna's figure stepping out into the sea. He moved, silken sheets pulled at his waist as he pushed open the glass doors to the balcony overlooking the ocean to the horizons beyond. He was spellbound. Waves lap at the soles of Huna's feet, drawing her deeper into the tides. The glint of the silver dagger in her hands reflected in the moonlight. Osmaraeth feared the worst. An ephemeral cry rips from his throat, an inhuman scream of sheer terror and despair. His claws tearing rivets in the banister of the balcony, his tail twisting in agony, his bones snap and shift. Leather bat-like wings morph and expand, launching him forward with a clap of thunder. And his head snaps up at the sudden sound, whirling around to see a panicked demon barreling towards her at Mach speed. What the? Her reply is cut off as the scent of smoke and mist envelops her, cradling her in an embrace unfamiliar in this lifetime. They crash into the surf, canteening through the sand with a loud splash. Huna found her head braced protectively against a firm, unwavering chest next to an erratic heartbeat. Osmaraeth's breath comes out in frantic gasps, his wings curling around both of them. There's a breath of stillness as they skid to a stop, the waves ebbing and crashing against them in rhythmic beats. What were you thinking? Osmaraeth pushes them both up so they were sitting, then shook the woman in his arms like a rag doll. She stared at him blankly as he checked her over for any sort of harm. She let him fuss before placing both hands to his chest to still him. I saw, she simply says. Saw what? The demon ground out, brows furrowed in the remnants of adrenaline and stress. The memory sealed in the dagger, she said calmly, almost as if to ground him. You were crying because of them, she continued. I thought maybe you were better off without them. You wouldn't wake up. You were so still. I thought if I got rid of the dagger, you would come back, and everything would go back to normal. The way things were. You were getting rid of the dagger, Osmaraeth clarifies, his hair plastered to his face, azure eyes searching hers frantically. In the middle of the ocean at night, what were you? I thought you were trying to... He shudders, unable to finish the thought. To lose her in such a way would be unfathomable. I didn't know what to do, she tried to reason. For once, her apathy had slipped away into something she could not describe. This was not anger or irritation or even dislike for the disorderly. You were so still, almost unbreathing for days. I thought you were gone, or that when or if you woke up, you would be disappointed. Disappointed in her is what she did not say, with how her reincarnation had gone, from the radiant songstress whose melody had haunted him for eons to Huna, the unfeeling queen of the silver screen. These two were irrevocably different. How could he look at her the same? How could they return to what they had been, strolling the coast without a care in the world? Surely he wouldn't want to waste another moment in this time tied to an unfeeling, apathetic little mortal, whose demeanor gave little doubt to who the true monster was here. Her soul was the one to bring him nothing but desolation, and after all this suffering of waiting, it was left with someone who couldn't even understand why he did it. I don't know what this feeling is, she said, unable to comprehend why her heart was racing too. The only thing she knew was that this man, this being who was something otherworldly, was the only one to ever make her feel something entirely new. Oh, for the sake of everything unholy, woman, you ruined me, he whispers, pressing his lips to the top of her head. Huna's fingers twitch from where they rest against his chest. If you do not understand what this is, then we will learn what it means together, he vows, his arms circling tightly around her shoulders, even if it takes us another 1,000 years to figure out. Okay, she breathes. Okay, this they could work with, he thought. Absolutely theatrical in how it all played out, but this was an intervention between the world's greatest actress and the archdemon king of hell. It was inevitable. Is this your version of demonic discernment? Oh, it's even worse than that, darling. It's destiny. Osmaraeth huffs, giving her a lopsided smile. As he leans back, however, Huna suddenly blurts out an apology, even tacking on a silly nickname. What for? He asks cautiously, knowing that such words were never offered lightly, especially not from his peculiar mortal. Ozzy, sweetie. I really didn't mean to, Huna says in a rush to explain herself. You appeared so fast, I didn't have time to... Oh, bloody hell. So the faint feeling wasn't just panic. Protruding out of his abdomen in almost a cruel comedic twist of fate was the silver dagger, the harbinger of this whole mess. Ah, truly a lovely start to whatever this new thread of cosmic destiny was. It's okay. They'd be okay. Probably. And that's the end of it.
What do you, see, that had a definitive ending.
It was an end. It was abrupt, but it ended.
No, that's okay. You know what? Abrupt ending is better than fucking cliffhangers. I approve of this ending. I like this story a lot. This is good. This was good.
Good.
It was sweet.
It was a lot. It was a lot of fucking work.
Rightly so. Rightly so. It was a good one. It's fine. Well, because like he was coming towards her and she like turned around and she had the dagger.
You literally didn't have time to drop it or do anything.
I mean, this is a demon hurtling towards you. What do you know?
Oh my god. It was either that or like a whole like line of dialogue where she mistakes obsession for love. Where she's like, you're not allowed to take interest in the rest of humanity. You can't look at anyone else ever again.
Oh god, oh! I mean, that would have been fine too, but I think...
It would have been really funny, but I was like, that's an extra like 20 lines of dialogue that I don't want to write.
But also, I feel like it wouldn't... I don't know, I feel like it maybe not would have been in character necessarily.
Yeah.
At this point, like with what you've given us, I feel like it would have been kind of feeling out of left field.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good chunk of my life last week.
That was a good, you know what, that you went after me, and that's good because mine I felt like was did not end on a happy note. So I feel, you know what, I'm gonna make the next one happy, or at least maybe funny.
I'm like, I don't think there's any other route I can take other than to make it funny.
No,
for next
it was
week.
cute. I liked it. It was cute. It was sweet. It was all of the good. It was the good things. It was all of the good things.
It barely adheres to the prompt. I'm like, there's a demon, he wakes up, and they're kind of on a road trip to find themselves.
Close enough. Close enough.
I know, I was like, it's an excuse for me to write another fucking rom-com. Come on, man.
Oh no, how dare you write those, even though they're pretty popular with the people in the chat. Oh no. I feel like mine always feel too serious, almost. Like, not that I don't know, that's just what I write. Oops, caps lock. Oh no. Make it silly. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make the next one silly. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I feel like I always toss in like throwaway jokes, and I always call back to them so that they're less cringe.
No, cringe is great. Cringe is totally fine.
God.
Oh, I should turn the TTS back on. There we go.
Let's see. What did I miss? I kept seeing the chat moving.
Oh yeah, we were just commenting when you as you were writing. It's fine. When you write the long ones, we have to keep ourselves entertained in the chat. So.
Boop.
Boop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Booknook especially likes the rom-com, like the cutesy romancy ones. Of coms, and I love noms. Boop.
Oh my god, he's not dateable with that Chromie accent.
What?
I was debating whether or not how I wanted to voice act it. I was like, I have to give him a stupid accent. And it was either the crummy British accent or the transatlantic accent.
Literally, as you were doing it, I was like, I feel like Yuki should be here voicing.
I was so tempted to ask him how he would pronounce certain words, because I was like, I don't think I'm doing it right.
Take notes. If you ever need to do it again, just do it.
I'm like, just do it. I don't know how to pronounce certain words, and I don't think that the accent was consistent throughout the whole thing.
I mean, it's okay. It's fine.
Sucks.
It's fine. We're just here to have fun. It's not. We're not here to be like super serious, you know.
Make him Australian. I don't
Make
think
him
I can do an
Australian.
Australian accent.
That'd be fun.
Like they round their vowels a little more than the British accent.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, oh no, is that the most the worst thing on the planet.
The weird thing is, it's like
can.
a British accent, but so completely different. It's so weird.
I know. I don't know how to do it. I can do British is pretty easy for me. I'm trying to learn how to do a French accent. It's not very good.
I can't do any, so you're like a million miles ahead of me. So, nar. So I guess we will. Now we have to work on the next week's. Now you have to do research. Now you have to do research along with your homework.
I'm like, I had an idea, and I'm like, it's gonna be another fucking rom-com. It's gonna be another shitty trope that's been overdone.
Oh no! Stories that make you in the chat happy. How dare you?
I'm like, I don't know if I want to do the. I don't know. And I don't even want to say it because it's overdone.
Okay, here's the thing.
You like rom-coms?
Here's the thing. It's a short story. Who cares if it's overdone?
You know, that's true. That is so very true.
Like, why? Here's the thing: is everything is overdone. It's just how you do it. And also, it's not. We've not heard it overdone from you. So,
if you need D&D questions,
yeah,
Book Nook
wants you to spoon feed her more. It's okay. Just come to the streams on Monday, and you'll definitely get spoon fed more writing things. I will work on the Patreon tonight, where we can post our stories, so people who like to reread things many times can go there and sign up. It'll be a bit.
I'm gonna get rid of all my highlighter marks. I'm not gonna lie. They bother the crap out of me.
I'm gonna make you an editor on there, so like when I'm done, if you want to go in and just make things pretty, you can. Okay. So that like I'll do like the majority of the work, and then if you want to go in and just like play with formatting, you can do that. Okay, so the anthology is 5 stories of Kit being cute as fuck with her rom-coms and 150 to 20 of KO being sad. Not even just sad, God. Just like trauma. It just like just like trauma.
So we were chatting before stream, and I was like, I think I've just been writing like the type of meta I like in fiction.
Oh no! I literally hold on. When you mentioned the suit that she got him, I was like, this is a Lads inspired suit. This is a Lads inspired suit.
It really wasn't. I was just thinking like an open chest fucking suit with like chains and glitter. I wasn't even picturing anything. Do you know who has those?
Every boy in Lads.
It's a generic description. You know, I could be describing every dress in Lads too, with MC's dress.
And we play a lot of Lads, so
we do play a lot of Lads.
150 is actually accurate with the short ones that I. Mine would have to be 150 to match her word count. Silas, my dragon love. Yep, exactly. Oh, book. You should go look at Caleb's new banner, the video for it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We both were like, oh well, there goes all the diamonds.
Oops, I dropped my wallet again.
Oh, I could do that. I had so many saved up for Silas, and I just blew them all on Caleb for no. He's not even my favorite. He's not even my favorite. Not even remote. He's like third. And I'm pulling. All my diamonds are gone now. Spent like 2 months saving up.
I'm pretty sure his birthday event's gonna be next too.
I'm so mad too. God,
yeah.
Silas's birthday is next month, and I'm just you'll never finish Curse of Strahd with how horny y'all would be for him. I don't actually I am actually not the person to fuck everything in a D&D campaign. I am the oblivious stupid one. I'm not even joking. Like it's not even something that occurs to me.
That's so funny. I don't think that's a common thought to occur to people. Like
It is actually. It is.
I like how,
it's all the dudes though. Dudes are usually the ones to do it. I don't think I've ever played with any other women that like try to fuck anything in D&D. Not to say that there aren't women
in the middle of the road. What do? I want to fuck it out of existence.
Not to say that there aren't women that do that, but I'm just saying, like, all the like anybody that I've played with. Like the dudes are always the ones that are trying to like start stuff. Guys, do you think that Nock was flirting with me? Oh, do you think that dragon was flirting with me? Yes. Go for it.
We made eye contact. It was meant to be. Written in the stars.
Written in the stars. My girlfriend was the first person I've seen to play a horny barbarian. That's fantastic. Yeah, no, it's literally not. Like, you would think that I would be the person trying to fuck everything. I'm not. I'm definitely not.
That was not my first thought, but okay.
I am the one that, like, goes around and accidentally triggers all the traps and, like, dies. I'm kind of like, I kind of want to stab the demon too a little bit, just because it wouldn't hurt him after I took the dagger out. Seriously, you stab myself twice a week, you can take it.
Yeah, super healing. You know, honestly, who knows, right?
Oh my God, Link, why? Oh, we need a title for the Patreon. Rolls a d20 on behalf of Toto. Says, you know what? I should put a d20 to roll for something. Not fucking the dragon because, you know, context. But like something at least. No way am I gonna try to fuck everything. You think it could be a mimic? I mean, some people try to fuck the mimics, so...
I was gonna say.
I don't understand why this is... If I did a d20 like Toto, what would I put it as? Like, you can't fuck the dragon, but like...
Please don't fuck the dragon on stream.
No, I mean, I'm the dragon. Please. Think of the option. I'm trying to, and I don't know, like, what are the options? Also, we still, so I guess suggestions should go in the Discord with a ping to me if you have an idea for the Patreon, by the way. The horniest people in my D&D game are the trans men. The liquid within a health potion could be a mimic. Ugh.
Yeah.
Roll a dragon themed wild magic table. I don't even know how Toto set hers up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have to go online and do some like Google foo and figure out how to do. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I would have to. Well, I want one that like either people can do in chat. Oh, I just had an idea. I think I can technically make a command that is like the daily redeem, where when you do the redeem, it like it tells you like what you've got from, you know, you rolled the whatever and you got this. I think, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it. My brain's hurting. It's fine. Oh, I do. What was your noise plugin? Jesus, your mic filter called again? Is it like Wavelink? Oh, my internet is cutting out.
Elgato Wavelink. I think I paid for one. The reverb is paid, and it comes with a bunch of different ones. And then the megaphone one is literally called Tiny Phone. But they're all through the Elgato, what do you call it, marketplace.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, do they have one that would like make my voice like a dude's?
You know, there probably is. I don't have voice changers. They're just like filters. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I should go see if there's like voice changers.
There is a different one that's not through Elgato that kind of does it.
Yeah, I've been like looking at some of them. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I don't even like. The only time I'd really use them is like when we're doing the story time thing.
Exactly.
So I'm not. I don't know if I want to train myself to do the buttons that much.
It's okay. You just, I don't know. If it's a dude, you speak in a lower tone. That's all.
Is pretty decently done. Okay. Well, I was because I want to do a model that is I want this model, but I want it to be like a male version, like male presenting version, and I want a voice changer to go with it because I think that would just be really funny for people to like change the model and suddenly I'm a dude with a deep voice.
I wish I could hire Kit to record an audiobook with me with all your fictional money.
With all your
You know, I would take fictional money. You don't even have to pay me, sweetie. I'll do it.
You just have to do all the work for her, though.
Exactly. You give me the script, I will read it for you. It's homework. I'll literally do it.
Oh no, but what if you get that homework, but then like you have this homework and you don't get this homework done?
Not the sweetie. Would you prefer darling instead?
If I could switch to a man voice, y'all would be cooked. I wonder, like, I don't even know what mine would sound like if it was like a filter to make it like more masculine.
It doesn't work if you just speak lower. Like, it's not a thing.
I don't, because I don't have voice training, so I don't even know how that would feel like without breaking my vocals. Like,
do you speak from like your chest?
No.
Or do you speak like, do you, okay,
it's
so
more
you're probably
nasally.
using your head voice.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And even that's hard because like my fucking nose is plugged 90% of the time, so that's why it's all like weird and nasally and
I mean, I think if I use my head voice, it sits up here. Like, it sounds lighter. But, yeah, I can't do it for very long. It kills my throat.
I don't see that. I'm the opposite. Like, I don't know how to like, bring it down. And it, like, hurts if I, like, I feel like it would hurt if I tried, like, more. Like, I would need to train
It shouldn't hurt if you're speaking from, like, the correct place. That's why I was like,
I don't know where the correct place is.
Like, it's... You should feel like resonance in your chest too.
Okay, speak from the deep. Well, let's try. Let's like
vocal lessons.
So, vocal lessons. Wait, so tell me, what do I do? Like, speak from the deep belly and lower throat for a man sound. I can do a sentence or two.
Like, I need a line. I don't know how else I can help you.
I don't know. Like,
it's
I don't even know how to
I
access
speak,
that.
I'm speaking. You kind of Okay, don't make fun of me for my use of words here.
I
you
will
kind of clench, like you
Clench,
kind of
okay.
tense your stomach, and like you can kind of feel where it sits. I guess if that makes sense, because your resonance should be lower, and you're able to project more. Like it sounds stronger.
Do you really want me to project more? Hello.
I mean,
I'm already so loud.
Which is crazy because I can't speak that loud for very long unless I'm speaking from my chest voice.
I have to try. Like, here's the thing. You guys don't understand how much I try to like level myself down because I want to just like
yell constantly. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
I just want to cackle every time we're in call.
yeah. I have to be like, no, behave. Don't scream. Don't yell. Don't get too excited.
What is this? Are you guys posting lines for us to say?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I can't do Ren's. Ren, I can't do that. I will just...
Dude, I just hear like the most cursed like country accent.
Yes, no same. I was like, oh.
I'm about to grill some burgers and drink some beer.
And suddenly we're from Texas.
Oh no. Get me out of here.
Okay, wait, you do books. Let me listen to your man voice.
Oh my god. Okay, the dude voice.
That wasn't even like, that was just in my like down, like toned down, like, you know?
Okay.
I don't think that was the
There you are, sweetheart. I've been looking everywhere for you. Okay, that's not like, dude, that's like sultry. Hold on.
Hold on, let me try. There you are, sweetheart. I've been looking everywhere for you. That's so hard. That is so hard.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because it's so monotone.
It's so, like, because I'm trying to, like, bring it down, like, you know?
I'm like, it sucks because my mic doesn't pick up, like, the vocal fry I have when I use the lower tone. But let me see.
I feel like I always have a vocal
There you
fry.
are, sweetheart. I've been looking everywhere for you. It's about, oh my god. Sounds about the same.
I mean, we are trying too hard. We're doing things outside of our normal voice. That's literally the point.
I mean, like, it's like a sultry line, so I want to read it like, there you are, sweetheart.
Like for fem voice training, one of the basics is kind of swallow, hold your tongue a little higher, hold that muscle to help pitch shift, but you have to be careful because if you overdo it, you can wear the voice box down super easily. So it's more to help find the pitch and resonance, and a little more nasally, so the inverse would be deep chests. That's the thing, is like mine is normally nasally. I don't know how to get into the chest stomach area. Like I don't, if that makes sense.
The way I learned how to do it is if you literally think like directional, like if you want a higher voice, you push your air up more. And if you want a deeper voice, you speak lower, like you ground yourself more. Like, again, you should feel it in your gut, literally.
Okay, hold on. There you are, sweetheart. I can't do it. Think about the think about talking in the bottom of your throat. Let's see.
Like
I don't know.
Like I mean I do vocal warm-ups too. Like if there's a pitch I know I want to use, then I'll like
I'm gonna tell you right now, I have never, this is the most pitch training I've ever done in my life. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know how to describe the I don't know how to describe it to you too. Oh my god. This is like a talk we're gonna have to have later.
I know, that's why I'm just like, I don't
know how to describe the motion, like the noise, right? I don't know if you know.
Just sit and hum and drop the tone low, then try to speak through it. Hey, what?
Like, I don't think it even picks it up on my mic. Exactly that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's awful. Oh, that hurts.
You kind of feel where it sits. Then you need to clench you need to clench.
I need to I need to clench. Hold on. And there's a reason transforming voice training.
When you
yeah, oh yeah. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. When you tense your stomach, it hurts less because that's where you should be pushing
first, then try to pitch down. I don't know how to talk. Like, that's the thing, is like, you guys like talk through your I don't I don't know how this feels. Like, I just
like place your hand to your chest. You should feel vibration there when you speak, if you're speaking in the correct register. And you could test that out with the lower humming.
See, that's the thing, is like, to get like the lower ones, I have to like open my throat, and that's weird. Like
that's weird.
Hurts.
How's your posture? Like, sit with a straight back.
I am standing straight.
You are standing.
I'm not standing. Sorry, I'm like sitting straight. Like I am straight. Like I am fucking pole straight.
I don't think like moving your head just strains your throat, from what I've learned.
Like I feel like I had it for a second when I was humming. Like I could kind of feel it go.
Then I would practice with that resonance more, because again, you should feel it in your chest when you're speaking from the correct place.
Very likely. I mean, but you're a dude and you already have that going on, you know? Like, me pitching down is like this. It's like...
When you do a certain voice, you do them all in one breath, like talking in the voice while breathing out, like humming. You know, it's so funny, because, like, I didn't think I'd be having this chat, like, on stream with KO because of how, like, venomous you've been, like, with voice acting. Because you haven't done it, right?
Yeah, because I've never done it. Like, I just don't...
Yeah.
You know?
So when there's... And I think I've gone on this rant before. If there's a character that I want to try to get into, there's usually a certain line that I say, and I get pretty good at that line. And I recognize where my voice sits when doing that voice, if that makes sense. I'm
gonna have to go be cringy off stream.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think you want my test line for the one that I always use for it.
What do you, KO, what? I didn't even say anything. Managed to drop my singing voice half an octave before tea, and I've been working to sound less fried, more natural. You are vocally trained. You are vocally trained those just naturally from how guys talk and your body having a testosterone. Oh, talking to Link. Yeah. Heat from fire, fire from heat. It's high noon.
It's high noon.
It's high noon.
I reckon. God.
I'm all self-taught, probably not good at voices at all, but my D&D friends say it. See, that's the thing is like DMs just get into it and you just go for it. And then you just like learn by feeling.
That's why people always make me be the DM. I swear to God.
So I swap from needing to pitch down doing males' voices to do females. Yep, it happens.
I dread doing female voices. Holy shit. That shit kills my throat because literally this only goes lower.
I don't think I've ever really tried to like pitch up too much.
It sucks. It really does suck.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think people would tune in to stream if I spoke like this for the entire duration
Wait,
of it.
what was your line to get like the nasally, like super high voice?
I don't even need a senpai.
I don't even need a senpai. No.
It's not like I like you or anything.
It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
I can do you one better. Here. I will give you the cringe line that I used for this voice.
Oh, okay.
I'm Ash Ketchum from Pallet-town, and it's my dream to become a Pokemon master.
Oh my god, you're too
and
good at
this
this.
is my buddy Pikachu.
You are so good at that. I could not.
Together, we're gonna go on lots of adventures and get super strong. Isn't that right, buddy?
So you're just gonna read, you know what? We're gonna do a story where it's like, people are gonna be like, you need to read the story in the voice of Ash Ketchum.
Dude, I've had people ask me to sing the theme song in his fucking voice. That shit kills my throat.
Oh no,
It's
Kitsundere!
so bad.
Yeah, well, yeah. She's done so much work. Like, she's done so much work. Yeah, I am not good at the vocal things. Unfortunately.
I've been in a lot of projects. I have to say none of them have finished. Like, I got casted to play like a general in a game, like a civilization game, and I still remember the lines to this day. Oh my god.
You got casted and it didn't go, or like you're in?
He never finished it. Like, a lot of the projects I'm in never got finished.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Undertale. I got casted as Undyne.
No way.
I did.
Cool
I
shit.
did. And I'm still in that fucking Skype group or whatever.
That's
but
funny.
yeah, they never finished it. It was a whole animation.
Bitches love cannons. You're not wrong.
Oh my god, I think he still makes content, so I don't want to shit talk too much, but I got casted in like a YouTube like animated series. It was like, the best way I can describe it is Avatar meets My Hero. And he made me do the prologue, and I got casted as that world's like
The narrator?
So I was the narrator, and I was this like stoic ace student or whatever, and she controls gravity.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. But I always remember the fucking prologue.
We'll just make every little bit after the writing stuff like voice acting, where we just be really cringy and do funny voices.
I'm so down. Voices are mostly practice. They tell you that about accents too, but you remain simple. I 100% agree. Accents are all fucking practice, guys. Like, you literally have to go through the process of sounding completely stupid.
It's a little bit like learning a new language, except you're just pronouncing the words of the language that you know differently, basicly, for certain
There's
words.
a practice line that I use for every accent just to see if I'm doing it right, and it's from Full Metal Alchemist, actually.
Oh god.
Let me see. Of course I'm blanking when I have to use it. You cannot gain something without giving something in return. This is the law of equivalent exchange. So yeah. But like, I'll do it in every accent. So like Russian, French.
Oh, I see. So
everything.
it's like, oh, okay. I see. I get
test
you.
it. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah. like, because different syllables sit differently.
I was like, that was not an accent. I don't know what you, but then I was like, oh wait, you mean to compare and listen. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. I want to come to doing some dumb voice. Well, I mean, we're going to have one next Monday, so this will be my homework, figuring out how to do dude voices. And maybe
I can forward you the memos that I gave my friend when we were going to do karaoke together about vocal warm-ups too.
I don't even know. I mean, you can try, but dude, I don't really have time before stream to do warm-ups.
It's, I don't think my mic is picking it up, but it's literally just one.
So like humming?
Kind of, but it's hard to describe the sound without being able to hear it.
You can just send me a voice note later.
Okay.
It's gonna be a bit sore, KO. Practice and do it slowly. My voice is pretty like, because it's like, I'm pretty nasally anyway, so like I've always had like problems with the talking. It's hard to be a nasally talker when your nose is plugged 90% of the time. KO, add a chat reward to make you do a male voice and put it on a cooldown for like 30 minutes. That's gonna be like if I can learn how to do it. If I learn how to do it, sure. It's gonna be a book. My throat's already feeling a little weird from all of the like fucking shit I was doing with it.
My throat is fucking killing me because of the different ranges that I had to do for a whole hour.
So I'm like, oh, this is gonna.
Kona's voice sits up here, and it's very monotone and airy, and it kills my throat. And then Osmarafe just yells for the
oh, he's me. I do like how we both had A names for our demon, by the way.
Yeah, that's so funny. I was so excited to compare demon names because I'm like, dude.
That's actually really. I don't know what it is about. I guess Demon Kings just got to be named with an A name.
I was like, okay, we're just gonna use Osmodius, and I'm like, wait, that's a real demon. That's
no,
that's an
literally, I was gonna start with that too. And then I was like, wait, I don't want that name.
I'm like, wait, shit. And then I was like, okay, maybe we shouldn't use that. And then I thought, what about Astaroth, right? But then I'm like, that literally just means demon.
I don't even know how I got
Amadeus Mozart. Guys, I'm not going to use Amadeus.
Amadeus. I don't even know how I came up with mine.
Oh my god. Okay, I have to tell. Oh, sorry for the shout. No. I have to tell you. When I wrote the name, I immediately thought it sounded like something, and now I cannot unhear it. And you will all not be able to unhear it.
Asterion?
No.
But it did say his other name did sound like that.
Metreon Synthos from Teen Titan.
Wait, what?
Raven's fucking chant.
Oh, I don't even remember that far back. That's so long ago.
It's fucking from Teen Titans. That's what she says
really
when she's
funny,
like trying to ground herself. And I cannot unhear it.
I love that so much though. Oh
my god.
All your books are belong nah, you're in our stream now. All your books belong to us.
TY for the raid. Oh my goodness. You know, it's so funny because we were like kind of trying to wrap it up, not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, we should because you have to work tomorrow. But we
should because we have work tomorrow. But thank you for stopping by.
We can yap for like 15 more minutes.
We can yap for a little longer. We can just for you guys.
Yep. Joke's on you, Raiders. We have wonderful book. Yeah, we have wonderful book.
You guys missed all the books.
Yeah, we actually just got done.
We literally
reading all the stories we wrote. I'm so sorry. No. You are a guest. We will stay and greet you for a little bit. Oh, sorry. Go.
Oh, do you want? By all means.
They're rating you. They're rating you.
Oh my god. Okay. So every week we're given a prompt that you guys can vote on, chat can vote on, and we have a week to complete it. And the following Monday, we present what we wrote, and then we pick a new prompt. Rinse and repeat. So we just finished reading what we wrote for this week. And our prompt Our prompt was an ancient demon lord is resurrected, but instead of wanting to rule or destroy the world, they want to go on a road trip to see what's changed after being sealed for 1,000 years. So that was our prompt for this week. But yeah.
Well, for this Monday, and now this upcoming week, our new prompt is D&D character idea, a warlock who is an IRL streamer and their patron is chat.
Oops.
You can feel the anime in the prompt, right? I was excited to write it. I was like, no, I would, yeah.
No, I was like panic trying to put the words back onto the fucking stream.
It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, so we were reading for the past 2 hours, basically. Oh, story time. Although sometimes we do writing streams too. Well, I do writing streams. Kit.
Hannah does writing streams.
Kit could do a writing stream.
She won't.
Okay, fine.
I don't think you guys want to sit in silence while I type, like, angrily.
Oh, also, raiders, if you have to raid and run, please feel free to do so. We don't want to, like, keep you hostage here if you have things to do.
We fully understand.
Yes.
Rest, recuperate.
It seems dark. I mean, and they were fantastic. Thank you. We finished the Island of Dr. Moreau. Ooh,
oh.
I love the Island of Dr. Moreau. It's nice to have more readers to check in on. Yeah. Well, this is actually a new thing. Normally we do like writing. Well, I do writing streams, but I have never really done reading streams. But Kit does like
I only
adjacent
read, guys.
Yeah. So I was like, you know what, we can do a collaboration of the two. You didn't know it was such a, oh gosh, yeah, no, it's intense. It's intense. It get that ass after stream self-care. Wait, so did you like Dr. Moreau? I must know if you liked it. Thank you. Yeah, I like to write more, and I've never really like read stuff on stream. So, but Kit like does all of that kind of stuff.
I'm
the
like, absolute opposite. Hand it to me. I will read it.
So
we've been
having
a
lot of fun.
Sound effects and everything.
I'm not up to Kit's level, even in the remotest sense. Not at all. Important question. Kit is in KO's Discord. I want to send her that spicy novella, not to read, but because it's a very rom-com and I feel she'd like. She is. You are?
I am. You are free to ping me. You are free to send me whatever. If you want, I'll even read it to you. If that's your cup of tea.
You did like it? Oh, good. Oh, good. Also, not the worst public domain story with Big. Oh, no. Big Gordy. Spicy? I have chat asking for smut now and then. Oh, we get real spicy here. I mean, not on stream, because then I'd have to put... I don't know if we can read smut on stream. I'm gonna be honest.
I was wondering that too.
Like we can probably do like a little bit of spice and then like fade to black probably, but I feel like Twitch would be like ban hammer activated.
Instant ban.
Because I write spice. Like I write spice. I write like open full door full of all the spice. Spice. So
I don't think I've personally written smut, but I am but a lady.
As long as you're actually here's the thing is like I feel like I probably write a little too much smut to plot for Twitch. So, and I get graphic. That's my problem, is I get graphic. And Twitch would definitely be like, absolutely not. It doesn't, you have an 18 plus category? It does not matter. Bitch, get the fuck out. Become queen of euphemisms. I know, right? So actually, you know what, Kit, if you want, like we could write spice and then put it, like take it out of the story, but then add it onto the Patreon if that's...
I see.
That could be an option. There's TOS and then there's the person applying to you. I mean, that's like, I can't even argue with you there. You are very right. No. Twitch does not want me pulling that. Yeah, no, that's me with my stories. I'm like, I can't. Because some of them...
okay. Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. I would definitely write like a little bit of spice and like fade to black. Like I would get like lots of tension. But I'm not gonna get like full graphic. I guess I could like.
I liked how Mr. Bug has just been lurking in chat just to throw shit at me. That's the second shark. Get the fuck out. Go to sleep.
It's been funny. Because I have your stream pulled up and I just see your head like clocked every once in a while, especially when you were reading it.
I Twitch, just know that it's real.
No joke, a great example of euphemism is Skyrim's lusty Argonian maid. No, for real, that shit was really funny.
You're such a bully. Go to sleep.
It's fine.
He's taking out his 20 loss streak on me. I swear to God.
Okay, well, they won't keep you.
Uh-oh. Also wee.
We got a wee woo.
So the wee
alert.
balances the
balances the woo.
We do have. I'm gonna snooze it too. Definitively, I'm gonna snooze this one. We have an ad break in 5 minutes.
Oh, I don't even have one coming up. What the fuck?
I do. And I'm gonna snooze it. I'm gonna snooze the crap out of it.
Why does mine doesn't say?
Mine is warning me of impending doom.
Mine doesn't say anything. I'm concerned.
Then she says, "Yes, you do, KO, right now."
What? Okay, it's fine. The raiders aren't even in my chat, and I think most everybody over here has. I think everybody has subs. It's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna snooze it now.
I can't snooze it. Mine are running.
Okay, well, you guys have been spared since we ran them earlier.
Sedoan said something. Okay, well, I won't keep you around longer. Thanks for stopping to chat a bit. I do need to go do some after stream care. Please do the after stream care.
No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the raid.
Have a good night.
And if you guys are having fun, don't forget to follow the stream, and follow KO's half of the stream too.
Sure, cool. I think probably by next Monday I should have a the Patreon up and running.
Very exciting.
For everybody. And then yeah, that I guess that way if like we ever come to a point where we're like, oh, I wanted to write some smut. Damn. We just have to like cut it out and then we can put it in the Patreon one. So if you want
Rufus Ren TY for the follow, by the way, before I forget.
Smut, you have to go to the Patreon.
You have to subscribe.
Actually, I just had a thought, like in the future, we could just go back and like officially record some of the stories that we post in the Patreon.
Oh, joy.
Well, you can record and I will make it do the thing.
Okay. More homework for Kit.
I'm saying future. I'm saying future. I'm not saying like
if that's something you want to do, I will sit here and I will do it.
Only pages? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's perfect, and that's what I want the category to be called. Like with the 18 plus.
Oh, like with the okay, yeah. Well, the problem with Patreon is that either the whole thing has to be 18 plus or just none of it. So I'm just gonna put it to 18 plus. And then what will be will be. Boogie volunteers
scare away all the
voice
cardboard
extras.
nerds. Oh my god.
Wait, you what?
You're gonna scare away all the cardboard nerds with the 18 plus tag.
Oh no. How dare. Do cardboard nerds read?
They don't. That's why they're not here. That's why they have me read to them.
No. The only pages will be the tag of the 18 plus stuff. That's what only pages will be. Cause like you know how you can tag stuff in Patreon, you can do like tags and stuff. We'll just put the spicy stuff.
Idea. I don't think I've ever looked at a Patreon. I'm not gonna lie.
Do cardboard nerds read? Man, have you seen modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I mean, fair. I volunteer for tribute as guest voice. I'll even be the person that has a one line and then dies. I don't think we're gonna be like fully. I mean, if somebody wants to edit a full cast, by all means, but I am not doing that editing. Absolutely not. Those Yu-Gi-Oh cards are an essay each. Yeah, but do they read outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Let's be real.
Some of those Vanguard cards are getting really fucking wordy too. Oh my god.
Okay, we should probably start meandering. Okay, I'm actually going to take that off. Haha, no more words on the string for you.
You were right. You were so very right. And then I will move.
I actually I lied. No one reads the Yu-Gi-Oh cards either. Oof. Oof. Oh, Kellion's on. What's he doing? Oh, he's playing Helldivers. I don't know if I want to go play with Helldiver. Actually, what's you know what? Hold on. Let me do a thing real quick.
You let me know who, and I will send our army forward.
I was gonna look and see who else was in our same category.
GX was a vibe trying to rewatch it. Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive.
Oh hey, there's this chick named Kit Cataclysm. Maybe we should go raid her. She looks kind of chill.
Stop! I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna pull the plug, and you guys are all gonna topple into the void.
I'm kidding. Hold on. I didn't find anybody in there, so I guess let's see. We have Callion is on. Oh, I lied. Callion was on. Callion I think is gone.
He was ending. I think people were saying.
Yep. It's a good thing that we didn't go over there. Well, your friend Cataclysm is on.
Yes.
We have
Lexi is also on.
Lexi is on. Let's see. There's an artist I watch. Her name is Feastiary. She's on. So that's book why. So you have Feastiary who's doing art. Or we have Lexi.
It is up to you.
Lexi is doing the Minecraft. Do we want to go visit Lexi doing the Minecraft?
She was playing Minecraft last week too.
She plays Minecraft.
Consistent.
Yep. Oh, did we did raid her last Monday, didn't we?
We did raid her last Monday.
Okay. You know what? Let's go raid Lexi.
Sure.
I told you that we were gonna like talk off stream, but maybe if you have to go to work tomorrow, we should not.
I don't think we should because we ran an hour over.
Yep. So, why don't we cut the Discord call? I'll do my spiel, and then we can head over to visit Lexi.
Sure.
Does that work for you? Okay. Also, if anybody is Discord. Do you have a Discord? You have a Discord. Put your Discord in there.
I do.
If you want to join our Discords and you can vote. Oh, you submit and vote for prompts to be written on stream. Also, thank you.
So if you guys have things you want to see written, make sure you join one of our Discords and leave a prompt.
Also, thank you, Book Nook. Those are the raid commands for my channel. Kit can use them too if she wants. I don't know if you have a raid thing.
You probably don't.
You have your sub ones, and then you have your regular ones. The regular ones are on top. Okay, I'm gonna end the call, and then we're gonna do the spiel, and then we're gonna go. Okay, sound good?
Alrighty.
Okay. Goodbye, Kit. Say bye to chat.
Bye.
Now get off my lawn!
Bye.
And now get off my lawn. That was perfect. Oh, Book, you're killing me. Okay, we're gonna start this raid. We're gonna go see Lexi. Thank you all for hanging out today. I hope you all had a good time. I had a really good time. I hope you guys submit more prompties. I'll make a thing in the Discord for the new week soon. let's see. We'll have a Patreon hopefully next week for stories to be submitted if you want to follow that. Then there's Wednesday I have my model debut. Been so busy. I hope I'll have it done in time. Model debut Wednesday, and then regular stream Friday. I hope you all have a good night. Drink the drinks, eat the foods, cuddle the pets, do the things. I love you all. Well, goodbye.